All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to we're gonna make a trade before we get anything started here. I was running this through the computer yesterday, and I really kind of like this idea because I want to clear money, and I want to improve some spots on the field. So we're gonna send DJ LeMahieu, Alex Verdugo, what's up, Gibby, and Giancarlo Stanton. We kind of, for some reason, we always seem to send Stanton to Cleveland. That's a frequent destination for him. But we're gonna get Jose Ramirez back in return. This will clear up $22 million to the cap that MLB The Show has. And this will also give me, and the reason why I'm doing this, of course, is I need money. I'm going to need money next year to re-sign Soto and other players that I want to keep. And Stanton, of course, has a terrible contract, one of the worst contracts in baseball. Because not only is it a ton of money, but it gets more every year. It's a backloaded contract, right? Like, we can take a look here. You'll see the final year of the contract, he's making $31 million. That's ridiculous for a one-tool player. LeMahieu is well past his prime, and although Verdugo's an expiring contract, I would rather get rid of him, clear the path for Dominguez. I know, the Stanton contract is, again, one of the worst ever. We'll get Jose Ramirez, who's under team control for the next 5 years. Ramirez is 31. Maybe the back end of the contract will be a bad deal, but of course, for right now, very happy with that. So shedding $42 million, picking up 20 back in return. Cleveland wants to make this trade. I want to make this trade. Goodbye to all those guys. And now we'll mess around with the roster and the lineups and all the other stuff. So, because obviously, Ramirez now is going to slot in at third, and Dominguez is going to be the everyday center fielder. And then, let's see. Now, of course, now comes the other part where now we need a DH. Now we need a DH, and the idea for that is we're going to go now to the roster. We're going to call some guys up. Specifically, I want to see what Spencer Jones can do. He's only in Double-A. He's only a 66, but he can play all three outfield positions. He can also play first base. He's another lefty bat. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring him up. I got to put him on the 40-man. Okay. Not a problem, since we, of course, got rid of 3 guys who are on the 40-man. And I could probably call up... Could bolster... Okay, first we're going to move up Jones. So Jones is at the MLB level now. Right? And then I want to have another backup infielder. No, actually, I wouldn't have him DH. I'll put Peraza. And actually, we'll have Cabrera play first, and we're going to have Peraza DH against lefties. And we're going to move up Ramirez. Volpe, Peraza. Move up Cabrera, then Peraza, Trevino. So there we go. There's that. And let's see. Soto, Judge, Glaber, Rizzo. We don't want 3 lefties in a row. We're not gonna have to worry about that anyway, because of and actually, we're gonna put Spencer. We'll put Spencer in the 9 hole here. Why not? See what happens. There's another lefty. And then look, it's switch hitters and lefties the whole way through the lineup. And then let's see. So, it still gives me, let's see, put some, we'll move this kid up to Double A, because we're going to have to change the lineups there now. So congratulations to Joel Mendez. There we go. And then we're going to take a look at free agents to flesh out the rest of the roster. Sign somebody cheap as a backup infielder, utility man kind of thing. Because, again, I mean, or I could call up another pitcher. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, I mean, I could have. I would prefer to have another left side of the infield utility man. Because Cabrera can play everywhere. Jones can also play first. Austin Wells can also play first in a pinch if need be. And then, yeah. So let's see. Where's free agents? There we go. Free agents. See if we can't grab somebody. This is actually be interesting. I'd love to get Francisco Mejia, but again, he's just a catcher. Oh. Huh. Well, this is curious. Matt Chapman is available. He's an 80 overall. How much is he looking for? How old is he? He's 30? Huh. I mean, I could make Chapman the DH. Right? That's actually not a terrible idea. It's actually not a bad idea to bring in Matt Chapman. I don't know if I'm going to sign him for 5 years. Because we also got, again, we just signed Ramirez. We just traded for Jose Ramirez. But he's only looking for $6.7 million a year. I mean, it's one of those things. Right, because that's the other thing too. He can only play short and third. Right? Is he a better fielder than Ramirez? Hold on. Maybe make Ramirez the DH. Yeah, he's a little better fielder. Actually, that might be the move. And then Ramirez can play a whole bunch of different places, if need be. Might make Chapman the third baseman. Put Spencer Jones on the bench. But give him at bats, obviously, when we can. That might be the move, guys. I'll give him 6 years. Let's see if he takes it. 6 years this way. He's only looking for, let's see, 6.3 a year, he said? Save some money. Yeah, because 6 years, he's only looking for $6.3 million a year. Here comes the money. Let's see if he'll take. Great. Matt Chapman's a Yankee now. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Where did he go? I got probably add him to the 40 man also. Yeah. Add to 40. And then move to Major League level. And there we go. There we go. Solved a lot of problems. We got faster. We got better defensively. We're more flexible now. Yeah, Chapman's actually a better fielding third baseman than Ramirez even is. I don't know. I think those are good moves. I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited about this. This is great. Yeah, and then, I mean, I get that we're going to put And, you know, it might be a thing where Jones gets his at-bats against righties still. On days where Chapman needs a day off, because why not? Yeah, and then, you know, we'll go like this. We'll put Volpe back down here. And there we go. Chapman behind Ramirez against lefties. And then let's see. We're going to put Volpe back here. We're going to put... Yeah, there we go. We'll have... We might move... Right now... I'm going to move Rizzo down to the 6 hole, actually. Actually, you know, I'm going to move Ramirez in the cleanup. Against righties. I'm going to put Ramirez cleanup, then Glaber, then Rizzo, then Chapman will bat 7th. And then Austin Wells, and then Anthony Volpe. And yeah, Dominguez is the starting center fielder, and we'll see. And again, when those guys need breaks, Spencer Jones, Trent Grisham. So we have 2 lefty bats off the bench, 2 righty bats off the bench here, and a switch hitter. And then against lefties, we have a whole bunch of lefty bats off the bench except for Peraza. But there it is, the new Yankees. New Yankee lineup. I got tired of playing with LeMahieu and Stanton and Verdugo and made some moves, and we'll see if it works out. So Garrett Cole, Yuri Perez. Yeah, there it is. There's the deal. Let's see. Everybody except maybe Drew. By the way, if you weren't here yesterday, I reacquired Drew Thorpe for prospects. And I added him right now just because Nestor Cortez is hurt. Thorpe will probably go back down to AAA, which is where he was when I acquired him. Once Nestor comes back, and then Schmidt will go back into the bullpen as the long reliever. But for now, I wanted another long reliever, so we're gonna put Thorpe here at the big league level. Yeah, and let's see. And against the righty, and everybody, maybe some folks will get a day off tomorrow, but right now, everybody gets a day off, or it's the usual lineup. And let's play ball. Look at that, that's a sexy lineup. That is a sexy lineup. That is definitely, a lot better than what Brian Cashman has ever done as Yankee GM. It's an overcast day here in the Bronx. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. The 3-7 Marlins coming in interleague play to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Yankees 8-2. Took 3 of 4 from Houston, 2 of 3 from Arizona, and then swept the Blue Jays. And there, of course, Juan Soto. A big reason why. Tearing the cover off the ball here in April. 9 home runs in 10 games, 18 RBI. A lot of that was a 3-home-run game in the home opener for the Yankees. And Garrett Cole, 2 starts this year, an 0-1 record. Got a no decision in Houston, gave up only 2 runs. Then got roughed up just a touch in Arizona, gave up 3 in 6 innings pitched. And unfortunately got out-dueled by Zach Gallen. Yankee offense really got shut down. So Cole looking for his first win of the year. Jazz Chisholm Jr., 3 home runs, 7 RBI, a 303 average, former MLB The Show cover athlete and all-star in 2022. And we are underway as there's a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And this one hammered to right field. This is going to be over Judge's head, and it's going to be one hop up against the wall. Chisholm's got good speed, but Judge has a great arm. The throw, not in time. Looked like Judge had a little trouble fielding it out there against the wall. And that's Jazz's 4th double of the year. That was a middle changeup. Brian De La Cruz now getting off to a red-hot start for these Marlins. Takes the first pitch and fouls it back out of play on 1. De La Cruz, 2 home runs, 8 RBI, a 366 average, though, here in the first 2 weeks of the season. And he's going to pop this one up foul territory. Long run for Judge, who can't not get there as it's in the first row. It'll be an 0-2 to De La Cruz, and that's off the plate. Would not chase, 1-2. The 1-2. Chased that one, though. Strike 3, 1 away. Big strike out there for Cole. And that'll bring up Luis Ariz, last year's National League batting champion. Getting off to another red-hot start, hitting 378. Takes a strike at the belt. Former Minnesota Twin. No home runs, 1 RBI. He's won back-to-back batting titles, but the 2022 title was, of course, in the American League. The only other man to do that, DJ LeMahieu, who we just traded to Cleveland. As that's fouled off to the left side, 0-2. So Yankees making some big moves, trading Giancarlo Stanton, Trent Grisham, or excuse me, not Trent Grisham, Verdugo, DJ LeMahieu, Giancarlo Stanton, and Alex Verdugo for Jose Ramirez, who was DHing today, and then they signed Matt Chapman to a free agent deal. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. No Scott Boras in MLB The Show, thankfully. Jake Berger, acquired at the deadline from the White Sox last season, hitting .265. Takes a strike, 0-1. Berger, 4 home runs, 10 RBI. He's the cleanup man, and he's been cleaning up as he clobbers this one to dead center. But the park will hold it. Dominguez is there, makes the catch, and despite the leadoff double, the Marlins do not score. We go bottom 1. Scoreless in the Bronx. Jason Dominguez, new leadoff hitter, will face Yuri Perez. Third start of the year, a 1-1 record, a 5.59 ERA, 10 strikeouts, a whip near 2. Dominguez hitting .294. This will be his 5th start of the year. 3 home runs, 5 RBI. He's going to get a lot more going forward with the trade of Verdugo. As Dominguez skies the first pitch on the right field line, but he pulls it foul, 0-1. Wind is carrying to dead center today. Perez, a fastball, slider, curveball, changeup pitcher. He'll hit 100 on the gun. He is a hard-throwing righty. And this one, a soft curveball that's floated up there. Popped up, foul ground, left side, and caught! Caught in the first row. I believe that's Berger over there making the catch for the first out of the inning. With the Yankee lineup there, Dominguez, Judge, Soto, the new Jose Ramirez, Gleyber Torres, Anthony Rizzo, Matt Chapman now at third, Austin Wells behind the plate, and Anthony Volpe batting 9th. Judge, 5 home runs, 16 RBI, 364 average. We'll see how this new local Yankee works. We didn't get a chance because of all the strikeouts to see the Marlins lineup. Chisholm is actually in center today. De La Cruz is the DH, Arise at second, Berger at third, Josh Bell at first. Speaking of former Cleveland Guardians, Jesus Sanchez in left, Nick Gordon, the shortstop, Christian Bethancourt behind the plate, and Avi Garcia in right. So bottom of the first, no score, 1 out, no one on. And Judge takes the first pitch and skies it to fairly deep right. Garcia is there, makes the catch, 2 away. That brings up Juan Soto, 432, 9 home runs, 18 RBI. And there's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Soto had 5 home runs in 3 games against Toronto. And the 0-1 is just off the plate, 1-1. Obviously a big reason why the Yankees were able to dominate that series. The 1-1, serve to left field. This is going to slice away from the left fielder and go all the way to the wall. Soto's going to have himself an easy stand-up 2-out double. His 3rd double of the year. And he just went with what was given to him. He just shot it to left field. And that brings up Jose Ramirez. 1 home run, 4 RBI, a .222 average. That was all with Cleveland. His first at-bat as a Yankee. And he plunked him. Well, that's not the debut he wanted. It's impactful, but not the impact he was looking for. So 2 on with 2 outs for Gleyber Torres now hitting .381. 3 home runs, 6 RBI. Ooh, and almost plunked Torres. Perez getting a little wild here in the first. As Gleyber spun away from it. It'll be a 1-0. Gleyber fouls off a slider at the plate, 1-1. Torres, 126 home runs now in his career. That includes the 3 he's hit this year. The 1-1, way off the plate, 2-1. Yeah, and as always, everybody, just give me know if there's any audio issues. Please let me know. Here, it sounds fine to me, but the 2-1. Slice foul, and I play 2-2. Jammed him again with a fastball. And it'll be a 2-2 from Perez. Inside 3-2. That'll start the runners. Rizzo on deck. And the payoff pitch to Glaber. Serve towards left field and fairly deep, but this will be caught as it's run down in left center by Jazz Chisholm to end the inning. So the Yankees strand a pair. And we go top two. No score. Josh Bell, first baseman, hitting .242 for the Marlins so far here in the early going of the year. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. As this one chopped to the right side, Rizzo is there, will take it himself, and retires his counterpart one away. Jesus Sanchez, $182, no home runs, 4 RBI. And he takes a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him at 97. 0-2. So back-to-back heaters from Cole. And this one rolled foul of first, out in front of a changeup. Still 0-2. Another foul ball. Another 0-2. And another foul ball. So making Cole work a little bit. The 0-2 once again. Grounded softly up the middle. Torres there. Backhand. Doesn't settle. Off-balance throw. Got him. 2 away. Nice play there by Glaber. He's really good at those off-balance throws. That brings up the shortstop, Nick Gordon. .233. No home runs. 4 RBI. Former Minnesota Twin prospect. Swung on a miss. 0-1. If I remember correctly. And this one rolled to Rizzo. So 3 ground balls for Cole. Rizzo again takes it himself. We go bottom 2. Easy inning for Garrett Cole. No score in the Bronx. Anthony Rizzo hitting .312 on the year. 4 home runs, 7 RBI. 1 home run away from 300 for his career. Swing and a miss out in front of a low slider. 0-1. Other scores around the league. The White Sox shut out Cleveland today 6-0, as that's off the plate, 1-1. So I'm guessing those new Yankee bats really didn't contribute much to the Cleveland Guardians. The 1-1. Rizzo late on a fastball. 1-2. I'm going to try and tweak the camera a little bit here. Hopefully that didn't break anything. Anyway, the 1-2 to Rizzo. Swing and a miss. Got him on a back foot slider. 1 away. First K for Perez, and now that brings up Matt Chapman. Acquired via free agency, his first at-bat as a Yankee. Former Blue Jay, former Athletic, swung on a miss, 0-1. Former All-Star, a perennial Gold Glover. Nice, Sean. We just made a trade. We just traded for Jose Ramirez to be our new DH, and we signed Matt Chapman in free agency. We traded LeMahieu, Stanton, and Verdugo to Cleveland for Ramirez. So, the 1-1. Chopped up the middle, and, well, Matt Chapman is 1 for 1 now in his Yankee career. The Yankees got faster, younger, more athletic. That's what matters in baseball. Chapman, not much of a base stealer, but he has good speed for a corner infielder. Austin Wells, still looking for his first home run of the year, but has been red hot at the plate, .469. He's got a couple of doubles, but he's been a singles machine. As there's a strike on the inside edge, 0-1. No home runs, 6 RBI for Wells. Wind carrying the dead center today. No score, bottom of the second. 1 out, Chapman off of first. And Wells fouls off a fastball at the plate, 0-2. The 0-2 now to Wells. Chapman a modest lead off of first. Oh, and he plunked him. That's the second hit batter of the day for Perez. He plunked Ramirez in his first at-bat as a Yankee. And now he plunks Wells, and that brings up Volpe, hitting .353 with 5 home runs and 15 RBI. And Volpe fouls a 100-mile-an-hour fastball straight back, 0-1. Perez, he got away with that one because of the velocity. So 2 on and 1 out. And the 0-1 off the plate. Oh, that's going to get away from the catcher. Everybody's going to move up on the wild pitch there. So now a chance for the Yankees, as that got away from Bethancourt. Chance for the Yankees to take the lead on an out. It'll be a 1-1 to Volpe. This one, ooh, late again. Sliced foul, 1-2. So runners at second and third now because of the wild pitch. The 1-2. Oh, and he got him. He got Volpe out in front, strike three. A massive strikeout for Perez. Second of the inning. And that'll bring up Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 1. Going to get a lot more ABs now with the trade of Verdugo. Checked his swing, but run around, said the umpire, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Dominguez, 3 home runs, 5 RBI, all out of the leadoff spot. The 0-1. Late on a fastball, 0-2. Yankees trying to take advantage of a great situation here, but now there's 2 away. The 0-2. Way down and in, 1-2 as Dominguez jackknifes out of the way. Volpe usually very good with runners in scoring position, but got fooled on a slider there. The 1-2. Oh, and Dominguez got fooled on a curve again, tried to check his swing, but the umpire says, no, you went around, and despite the single and the hit batter, Perez ends up striking out the side. We go top 3. No score, still here in the Bronx. Christian Bethancourt hitting only a $138 so far in the year with 1 home run and 2 RBI. Former Tampa Bay Ray, former Oakland Athletic. And the 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses low and outside, 1-2. The 1-2 from Cole. And this one he yanked a bit, and Bethancourt laid off, 2-2. The 2-2. Got him with the fastball, looking one away, right at the belt. Third K for Cole. And that'll bring up Avi Garcia, the right fielder, hitting .226 on the year. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Garcia, 2 home runs, 4 RBI to go with the .226 average. He rolls a changeup foul, 0-2. And that's off the plate, 1-2. The 1-2, rolled foul again, and so we'll do it again. Number 9 hitter in the Marlins lineup, and popped him up. Off the end of the bat with a cutter. Wells in foul ground. He'll make the catch, 2 away. And that brings up Jazz Chisholm, the only hit for the Marlins so far today. He doubled in the lead off the game and was stranded there in the first. Takes a strike here, 0-1. Remember correctly, the double came on a changeup. So this time he throws a slider. Volpe is there as it's grounded to him. Fires the first. Another easy inning for Cole. We go bottom 3. Still no score. Aaron Judge flew out to right in his first at-bat. He will lead off the bottom of the third here. The first pitch from Perez. As this one sliced foul, 0-1. So Yankees have threatened in both the first and the second, but nothing to show for it, at least thus far. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Good take there from Judge. Perez living dangerously, getting away with his high velocity. The 1-1. This one punched foul and out of play again, 1-2. And it'll be a 1-2. And Judge rolls it to the right side. Arias is there, though. Will fire to first, showing good range, 1 away. Juan Soto doubled in his first at-bat. Doubled to left. As a Let's Go Yankees chant erupts from the crowd. And Soto, trying to oblige, turns on a first pitch fastball. But even at 99, he was out in front of it and pulls a foul, 0-1. Soto 7 for his last 11. He is red hot. Check the swing, that's a strike, says the umpire, 0-2. Again, Yankees having trouble picking up those pitches here on this gray day in the Bronx. And they're checking the swing just a little too late. As Soto pulls this to the right side. Arise there from the outfield grass. Pirouettes, fires, just got Soto 2 away. And now that'll bring up Jose Ramirez again, who was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat as a Yankee. It'll help the old, it's a tough way to help the old OPS, but that's what it did, so see if he gets to swing the bat here a bit, as that's off the plate, 1-0. 40th pitch of the day from Perez on the way. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. And the 2-0 to Ramirez. Just the strike on the inside edge, says the umpire, 2-1. The 2-1 to Ramirez. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to pound him up and in is Perez. The 2-2. Popped him up. Good fastball there in on the hands. Nick Gordon, near second base, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So the Yankees go in order here for the first time today in the third. We go top 4, scoreless in the Bronx. Brian De La Cruz was a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. DHing today for the Marlins. Takes a strike. 0-1. Acquired from the Astros. As that misses low. 1-1. And this one skied to deep right field. Judge going back on the track against the wall. Puts it away for the first out of the inning. Again, the wind is carrying out today, but the park still held it as Judge, with a hand against the wall, makes the catch. That'll bring up Luis Ariz. Again, back-to-back batting champion. Takes a strike here, 0-1. Ariz also a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. As that misses low, 1-1. Ariz, a career .327 hitter, as this one popped up to left. Near the line, this is going to be a foul ball. That just sliced foul at the last second. Now a 1-2 to Ariz. Inside, 2-2. And to be a 2-2. Smacked foul, still 2-2. What's up, Justin? How's it going? And the 2-2. Fouled off again. This is why Ariz is a batting champion. Trying to get his pitch. The 2-2. Popped up foul again to the left side. Cole trying to keep everything away. And again, the 2-2. And this one popped up to left again, but this will stay in fair play. Soto makes the catch and left for the second out of the inning. Fair territory, that is. Jake Berger, a flyout victim to center in his first at-bat. This fouled back out of play, 0-1. Cole has retired 11 in a row. He gave up a leadoff double to Jazz Chisholm, and the Marlins have not done anything since. This is grounded to Rizzo, make it 12 in a row as Rizzo wins the race to the bag and continues on into the dugout. We go bottom 4, scoreless here in the Bronx. 0-1-0 for Miami, 0-2-0 for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres now, he's 0-1. He flied out to deep left center in his first at-bat with runners on first and second. Gleyber, 16 for his last 42. The 1-0. Way off the plate again, 2-0. Perez has been effectively wild. He's got 3 strikeouts. He's also hit 2 batters, given up a couple of hits. As that's rolled foul to the right side, 2-1. So it'll be a 2-1 to Gleyber. And this one served to right field, slicing away from Garcia, but he'll run it down, 1 away. Again, just a hair late on the 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Anthony Rizzo struck out in his first at-bat on a back foot slider. Good to see some of the familiar faces, though, here in chat. Hope you're all doing well. As Rizzo, out in front of that curveball, rolls it foul. That was the pitch to hit. Again, Rizzo's next home run will be the 300th of his career, the 0-1. Inside outed to left. Coming on is Sanchez. It'll dunk in front of him for a base hit. So he jammed him, but Rizzo hit it where they ain't, as they say, and it's a 1-out single. And that brings up Matt Chapman, who singled in his first at-bat as a Yankee. Was stranded at third in the second inning, as this fouled back out of play, 0-1. Chapman, a former All-Star, perennial Gold Glover, playing third base today for the Yankees. Ramirez is the DH. The 0-1. Late on that fastball at 97, 0-2. No spring training. You missed the first 10 games of the season. And then it's like, hey, Matt Chapman, here's a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Try and hit it. The 0-2. Way off the plate, 1-2.
That's out.
At 99. But Yankees are getting Perez's pitch count up there a bit as well. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on a low changeup. Strike 3, 2 away. That brings up Austin Wells. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Still looking for his first home run of the year, but hitting .469. No home runs, 6 RBI. Fouls off a fastball at the plate. 0-1. Just a little out in front, trying to get around on that. What's up, Blake? How's it going? Trying to get around on that fastball. As that's inside, 1-1. Rizzo, terrible speed off of first. With the trade of Stanton, now him and Trevino are tied for slowest Yankee in terms of speed. As Wells out in front of that changeup, 1-2. Good pitch to hit, but well out in front of it. You can get fastballs all day. And then there's that slow changeup coming in about 88, 87 miles an hour. The 1-2. Rolled to first. That is a foul ball. Just foul. It'll be another 1-2. Again, the 1-2 to Wells. And this one served to left. Fairly deep. It is going to slice foul, though, into the corner. So we'll do it again. Again, a 1-2 to the Yankee rookie backstop. And that misses high, and the count levels at 2-2. So a nice little at-bat here from Wells. This will be Perez's 60th pitch of the day. That's inside ball 3, excuse me. That'll release the runner from first. Oh, there you go, Blake. Rizzo will get a head start on the payoff pitch to Wells. The 3-2. Way outside. There's ball 4. So Wells draws a walk. Rizzo goes to second. It's the first walk from Perez. And that brings up Volpe, who struck out in his first at-bat on fooled badly on a low slider. 2 on, 2 outs, bottom 4, scoreless game here in the Bronx. First of a 3-game set between the Yankees and Marlins. As Volpe, he's going to hit that one in the center field. It's a base hit. They're going to wave home Rizzo. Chisholm's got a good arm. Here's the throw. It is not in time. It's a ribby single for Anthony Volpe. And the Yankees strike first. It's 1-0 New York. Volpe sends it right back through the box. Rizzo off with the crack of the bat. And that was a hanging curveball, and Volpe did not miss it. That brings up Dominguez, who takes a backdoor slider for a strike, 0-1. I think he's full of garbage, Blake, and I think he's throwing his interpreter under the bus, but until more proof comes out and more of the investigation happens, we'll just have to wait and see. As this one rolled foul 0-2. I hate to be jaded and cynical like that, but sure does seem suspicious considering hiring that guy was one of the stipulations to go to the Dodgers. The 0-2 rolled foul, still 0-2. Just something stinks, man. Something stinks, but we'll see. Anyway, average speed at second, good speed at first, great speed at the plate. Dominguez, that's in the dirt. 1-2. Good block by Bethancourt. Dominguez with the trade of Verdugo as part of the Ramirez trade. Opens up the door for Dominguez to get more ABs now. The 1-2. Way inside. That's going to get by Bethancourt. And everybody's going to move up 90 feet. So a hit will plate 2 runs most likely now. As that's the second wild pitch of the day by Perez. I just love that ESPN was showing the statement yesterday with all the odds underneath it for all the hockey games and everything else going on. As Dominguez pops it up on the infield, off the end of the bat, Berger will make the catch near the mound, and that will end the inning. But Anthony Volpe delivers a ribby single, and at the end of 4, it's 1-0 New York. Josh Bell 0 for 1. And Cole, only his 50th pitch of the day, and it's a strike, 0-1. So another pitcher's duel that Cole finds himself locked in. Check swing didn't go, says the umpire. Again, Cole left of a 2-2 game against Justin Verlander on opening day. Yankees have ended up winning, and then he left a 3-1 game against Zach Gallen and ended up losing. The Yankees never came back against Gallen, as that's low, 3-1. The 3-1 to Bell. Skied to left center field and fairly deep. Dominguez didn't get a great jump. He's got great speed. He is going to run it down for the first out of the inning. Showing off his wheels there in center. Dominguez able to run it down despite getting a poor jump. 1 away. And that brings up Jesus Sanchez, who grounded out to second in his first at-bat. And takes a pitch high and away. 1-0. And now he's going to rip one foul, 1-1. The 1-1 to the Marlin left fielder. Misses high, 2-1. Cole not as sharp this inning so far as the previous 4. As this one sliced foul, and that levels the count at 2-2. The 2-2. Popped up to right. Judge backs up a little bit now, makes the catch, 2 away. Nick Gordon 0 for 1 with a ground out in his first at-bat. Grounded out to first. And grounds out to first again. Rizzo takes it himself. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Cole. We go bottom 5. Still 1-0 Yankees. Judge has flied out and grounded out today. And Perez still in there for the Marlins. Might be his last inning of work because that's off the plate 1-0. And I say that as Sixto Sanchez and Trevor Rogers start warming in the Marlin pen. This will be Perez's 70th pitch of the day. And there she goes! If it's fair, it's gone! It is off the foul pole! A ding-dong dinger for Aaron Judge! All rise! Goodbye, baseball! His 6th of the year! An Oppo Taco for the big fella! Aaron Judge deems that ball guilty and banishes it to right field. And it's now 2-0 Yankees. Aaron Judge demands order at Yankee Stadium as he doubles the Yankee lead. Soto 1 for 2 today with a double. Now steps up to the plate. And this one skied to center. That was also Judge's 17th RBI of the year. Again, the wind carrying. This one went a lot farther than I thought it would, but Jazz Chisholm does make the catch right in front of the 408 sign on the warning track, 1 away. And that brings up Jose Ramirez, who was hit by a pitch earlier. And so he is 0 for 1, as he also popped out, as this one lined foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Ramirez. Inside, 1-1. Perez, this will be his 75th pitch. And Ramirez is going to hammer this one to right field. But right there is Garcia. He hit it well. But Avi Garcia makes the catch, 2 away. And that'll do it for Perez. Trevor Rogers will come in now, his 7th appearance already of the year in only 10 games. A 2.7 ERA, a 1-1 record. I'm curious, he's coming in to face Gleyber Torres, who's 0 for 2. I thought he would have held him till Rizzo at least. Rogers, a fastball, changeup, slider pitcher. He'll hit 97 on the gun and has a 4-seam and 2-seam fastball, as that is off the plate 1-0. I may say that because Gleyber crushes left-handed pitching. And that's off the plate again, 2-0. Sip some coffee here. The 2-0 high, 3-0. I might as well have more coffee because we're definitely taking a pitch. And a 4-pitch walk. So I guess in the end he's gonna be facing Rizzo anyway. Rizzo 1 for 2, singled, came around to score on the Volpe single in the 4th. Gleyber below average speed off of first. And Rizzo out in front of a fastball, 0-1. Rizzo, not surprisingly, hits righties better than lefties. Doesn't get many at-bats against lefties, to be fair. Only his 6th at-bat so far in the year. He's 1 for 5. As that misses high, 1-1. Most of the time it's a lefty starter. You see DJ LeMahieu at first, but now that he's traded, it's probably going to be Oswaldo Cabrera over at first. or the recently called up Spencer Jones. But he's also a lefty, so probably not. The 2-1. And Rizzo's going to serve that to left field. That's a base hit. So suddenly you bring in Rogers, you change pitchers because you're playing the matchup game, and now Matt Chapman is up, looking for a chance to get his first RBI as a Yankee. 1 for 2 with a single today in his Yankee debut. Oof, chases the low changeup 0-1. Looking to do damage with that swing. The 0-1 to Chapman. Hammered foul out in front of it, 0-2. It was a good pitch to hit. A slider on the inside half. And swing and a miss. Chase the fastball outside. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. To end the inning. So despite the walk and a single, the Yankees do not score. Aside from the Judge solo home run. We go top 6. 2-0 New York. Christian Bethancourt 0 for 1 today. Hammers the first pitch foul from Cole, 0-1. The 0-1 to the Miami backstop is rolled foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away. Only the 4th K for Cole, as that brings up Avi Garcia, who popped out to Wells, the catcher, in his first at-bat. And he takes a fastball right down Broadway, 0-1. And this one just foul as it slices around third. 0-2. And good morning, good afternoon, good night again. He chased one out of the zone. Strike 3, 2 away. Well, now 5 Ks for Cole. And as we look here, and again, they got Garcia the chase with middle, and then way outside. So Jazz Chisholm 1 for 2 with a double. Takes a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 popped up to left center. Almost had an immaculate inning, but it'll still be a nice, economical 8-pitch inning for Cole, as Dominguez will put that away in left center. And the Marlins again go in order. It'll be the 8-9-1 hitters for the Yankees, up 2-0. Austin Wells has walked and been hit by a pitch, so technically still does not have an official at-bat in today's game. Rogers still on the mound to face the lefty catcher, and Wells fouls a fastball straight back 0-1. 2-0 Yankees here in the 6th. And that is called a ball, a 50-50 pitch that went Wells' way, 1-1. The 1-1 rolled to the right side, and there it is. A singles machine does it again. Another base hit for Wells as he just pulls it through the hole on the right side. And that'll pass the baton to Volpe, who's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and an RBI single, his 16th RBI of the year earlier. And he also just crushes left-handed pitching. That squirts away from Bethancourt, but Wells doesn't go anywhere, 1-0. The 1-0 to Volpe. Off the plate, 2-0. Dominguez, a switch hitter, would turn around to the right side if Rogers stays in there. Wells, average speed, well, good speed for a catcher, as Volpe chops this one foul out in front of that changeup, 2-1. Average speed overall, but good speed for a catcher. It'll be a 2-1 to Volpe. Swing and a miss on a change in the dirt, 2-2. A lot of slow stuff from Rogers this at-bat. The 2-2. Skied off the end of the bat to right center. Chisholm has the angle, settles under it, makes the catch. 1 away. Jason Dominguez 0 for 3. Has popped out a couple of times today and also struck out. 4 for 16 on the young year. Takes a pitch. Ooh, a generous strike call. 0-1. And the 0-1. Out in front of that, changeup 0-2. Rogers really dancing around the edges of the zone. The 0-2. That one low. 1-2. And it'll be a 1-2 to Dominguez. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2 to the Yankee rookie. High, 3-2. Unlikely that Wells will take off here with one away and Judge on deck. The payoff pitch. Hammered to left center field. He came right at him, and Dominguez making him pay. That's going to be one hop up against the wall. Dominguez will have a double. They're waving Wells home. He will score from first. It's 3-0 Yankees. Jason Dominguez, his first double of the year. RBI number 6. And he made Rogers pay. He was in an 0-2 hole, battled back to fill the count, and got a fastball dead red, and he didn't miss it. That brings up Judge now, who's 1 for 3. Checked his swing, did not go, 1-0. The one, of course, a solo home run in just his last at-bat. So Dominguez, very good speed off of second, as that's off the plate, 2-0. Judge hitting an even .500 with runners in the scoring position. Again, it's very early in the year. The 2-0, hammered to left field, and that is going to dunk in front of Sanchez for a base hit. They're going to wave Dominguez home. He is in there. It's a ribby single for Judge, and it's 4-0 Yankees. Dominguez read that off the bat very well. He knew that Sanchez wasn't going to catch it, got a good jump. And that's a big reason why he was able to score. So Juan Soto now 1 for 3 with a double. Judge average speed off of first. As Soto swings and misses over the top of a changeup 0-1. And much like the Yankees did against Toronto and Houston and Arizona, sometimes they'll struggle against the starter, but they get to that bullpen and they crack it open. And speaking of crack, holy cow, did he put a charge into that one? Juan Soto, it's off the top of the wall. Judge will pull into third. Soto into second with a double. He hit it so hard that he might have left a dent in the wall there. His second double of the day, his 4th of the year. Soto all year has not elevated a lot of pitches. A lot of line drives, and that was one there that if he got 3 feet higher, that would have been gone by 30 feet. Jose Ramirez now a chance from the right side for his first RBI as a Yankee, and he will get one. This one to fairly deep right. Going back is Garcia. Looking up, it's gone! Welcome to the Bronx, Jose Ramirez! Jose! Goodbye, baseball! His 2nd of the year and his first as a Bronx Bomber. And he has busted this game wide open. It's 7-0 Yankees. A 3-run Oppo bomb to right. What a shot by Ramirez, and Trevor Rogers gets bounced from the game. Here's Sixto Sanchez with a 9.28 ERA. Gleyber Torres 0 for 2 with a walk. Pops the first pitch up on the infield. Arise makes the catch, 2 away. Anthony Rizzo 2 for 3, 2 singles, a run scored. Sanchez a changeup, sinker, fastball, slider, curveball pitcher. Once one of the higher touted prospects for the Marlins. Still hoping to be a key piece of their pen as he'll hit 101 sometimes on the gun. First pitch to Rizzo, fouled off a sinker. He was looking for that fastball. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a sinker, 0-2. As Ryan Weathers and Andrew Nardi warming in the Marlin pen. A lot of lefties down here, or up here for Miami. The 0-2. Rizzo fouls it off, still 0-2. A 5 spot here in the 6th for the Yankees so far as that misses high, 1-2. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bethancourt will throw to first to complete the play. So Sanchez stops the bleeding, but Jose Ramirez is the one who ripped open the wound in the first place. A 3-run bomb to right. We go top 7. 7-0 Yankees. Brian De La Cruz has struck out and flied out. And he takes a strike, 0-1. 70th pitch of the day for Cole is low, 1-1. And this one skied to right. Judge moving to his right, now back a step. Makes the catch, 1 away. Luis Ariz, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. Takes a strike, 0 and 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup, 0 and 2. The 0-2 to Ariz.
0 and 2.
Inside with the cutter, it looks like, 1 and 2. And the 1-2. Grounded to Rizzo. Gobbles it up, takes it himself, 2 away.
That's an out.
Jake Berger, a flyout and a ground out. He is 0 for 2. Takes a strike at the belt, 0 and 1. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, 0 and 2. What's up, Kyle? How's it going? What's up, Matt? How you doing? Yeah, Kyle, it has been a while. It has, I know. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice, Matt. So Cole sets them down in order once again. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees up by 7. I've been relaxing, Kyle. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. Like, life's been hard the last few months. Been trying to keep my sanity. Matt Chapman just signed to a free agent deal. 1 for 3 in his Yankee debut with a single. I lost my job. Like, things have not been good as this is grounded to short. Good throw there by Gordon. 1 away. Austin Wells has walked, been hit by a pitch, singled, and scored a run. Yeah, Kyle, my schedule's all out of whack right now. Like, I have no rhythm. Yeah, it's not good, Kyle. Things are not good. So, this fouled off 0-1. So, but hey, the show's out, so we're back. The 0-1. Chopped softly to the right side. Ariz is there. Off balance throw. Got him. 2 away. And that brings up Anthony Volpe. 1 for 3 with a single, an RBI. As Sanchez, trying to settle things down, but that's not going to help. Goodbye, baseball. Anthony Volpe turns on an inside pitch. It's a second deck shot to left. Get the kid a meatball sub. It's his 6th of the year. And it's 8-0 Yankees. Wow, that got out of here in a hurry. 4:55 to left. Yeah, I tell people, turn on your email notifications, because I really don't know when I'm going to be going live until I get a job again. And to get some rhythm. 112 miles an hour off the bat. That's insane. Jason Dominguez 1 for 4 with a RBI double. It's also a run scored. Only for a lot of money, Kyle. It would take a lot of money to get me back to the East Coast. The 1-0, as that's off the plate. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now the 2-0 to Dominguez. Rolled to the right side. Ariz there. Scoops it. Pirouettes. Fires. Got him. Nice play there by Ariz to end the inning. But the Yankees get another run. Anthony Volpe, a solo shot to left. At the end of 7, it's 8-0 Yankees. No, actually it's not, Kyle. Josh Bell, 0 for 2, fly on the ground. The most expensive cities in America. San Francisco, New York, and then LA. I mean, yes, it's still very expensive. It is very expensive. Don't get me wrong. There's a strike 0-1. But, swing and a miss 0-2. But, like, if I were to move back, like, if I were to take a job in New York, and I would be leaving in Jersey. I'd go back to Jersey, as that's in the dirt 1 and 2. Like, I would not live in the city, and I would not live in New York State. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. New York becomes even more expensive, because then what ends up happening, and I know this from experience, you end up paying taxes in 2 states. You have to pay taxes in New York, and you have to pay taxes in New Jersey, where you live and where you work. So even though California is by far, and I know you guys don't want to hear this is like super adult stuff, but like this ground of foul 1-on-1. Even though California has the highest tax rate in the country, as there's a strike at about 1 and 2. It'd be more expensive. It becomes more expensive when you combine New York and New Jersey tax rate. Yeah, no, Kyle, the last thing I want to do is ever move in with my family again. Like, that's ridiculous. I would rather go sleep in the gutter than move back in with my parents, as that's grounded the second. Torres fires the first 2 away. Nick Gordon 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. There's a strike 0-1. Kyle, trust me, it is. In my opinion, it is. It just, that's the way it is. I'll figure something else out. The only way I'd ever move back in with them is as if, like, it was a transitional thing, right? Like, where if I did go back east, and it's like, hey, I'm going to move back home, I got a job, blah, 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 but I need, like, a month to, like, find my own place. Because there was a chance, I made it to the 3rd round of interviews for a job at one point that would have brought me back east, and I didn't get it. And that would have been the only way. Yeah, no, no. I want to avoid that with in every way possible. Again, the 0-2, skied to center. Dominguez is there. He'll make the catch. We'll go bottom 8. Yankees still up by 8. Aaron Judge, a solo home run and an RBI single today. First pitch from Sanchez is swung on and missed. 0-1. Good changeup in the dirt. What's up, David? How's it going? Is this one sliced foul? 0-2. D. White. 0-2. So that's inside 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Chop to the right side softly arises there. In time, 1 away. Yeah, Kyle, I have... No. The only reason why I even lived with my parents till I was 25 was because at the time, the job I had just wasn't paying me enough to live on my own. As soon as I had enough money, I was gone. And I never want to go back. Swing and miss 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, I mean, look, if I'm you, I would not be worried about your Celtics. As this one sliced to left, this is going to get down and get by Sanchez, as Soto will have his 3rd double of the day. I hope so, Kyle. Jose Ramirez, his first game as a Yankee, has a 3-run home run, also hit by a pitch, as he fouls that off 0-1. Ramirez acquired for Stanton, LeMahieu, and Verdugo, DHing today. The Yankees also called up Spencer Jones. Yeah, exactly, Dave. Exactly. Worry about it in the playoffs. There's a strike, 0-2. And nobody's going to be resting in the playoffs anyway. The 0-2. Chop foul, still 0-2. Soto, average speed off of first. Is this chop foul? The Yankees cut $22 million in salary with that trade for Ramirez. And then even if you consider they then signed Chapman, swinging a miss on a back foot slider, strike 3-2 away. Good pitch from Sanchez. They're still up $16 million. And Juan Soto is like, that's right. That's right. That's all going to go to me next year. That's off the plate, 1-0. But getting out of the terrible, terrible Stanton contract, talked about it with Gibby earlier, one of the worst contracts in baseball history, as that's fouled off to the right side, 1-1. To get rid of LeMahieu, who is clearly in the decline, even though Verdugo's contract was expiring at the end of the year, and we weren't going to re-sign him, as that's off the plate, 2-1. To get some value now.
2-1.
That's the motive. The 2-1. Serve to right field. That is going to get down in front of Garcia for a base hit. Soto will come around and score. It's a ribby single for Gleyber Torres, and it's 9-0 Yankees. Yeah, he's not great in the show, Dave, and he's not great in real life because he's always hurt now. It's Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo! There she goes! Career home run number 3 said, goodbye, baseball! Get that man all the meatball subs! His 5th of the year, it's 11-0 Yankees! His 3rd hit of the day, and if the nails already weren't in the coffin, that sure was the final one. Anthony Rizzo crushes one to right center. An exclamation point on a day where the Yankees offense absolutely demolishes the Marlins bullpen. Rizzo with the curtain call for the milestone home run. Nobody beats the Riz. And Andrew Nardi is going to try and come in now and try and get the last out. Matt Chapman 1 for 4 in his Yankee debut with a single. And just pulls one foul of third, 0-1. Nardi, a fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. He'll hit 97 on the gun. Has a 21 ERA so far here in the very early goings. But this will help as that's grounded to short. Gordon makes a nice throw. We go top 9. But Anthony Rizzo, the milestone home run. And at the end of 8, it's 11-0 Yankees. As Cole is going to come out for the complete game shutout, or try it anyway. Bethancourt, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. That's fouled back out of play, 0-1. I hope Stanton does better this year, guys. I really do. Like, as long as we're stuck with him in pinstripes, I want him to do well. I just don't see him doing well. He's a one-tool player at this point, as this is grounded to Rizzo at first. Rizzo takes it himself, 1 away. He can hit for power, and that's about it. And now even that's in question because he lost so much weight. Although he did have a good spring training, but we'll see. As there's a strike to Garcia, 0-1. And this one lined on the right field line, foul, 0-2. 100th pitch of the day for Cole. Chop to Torres at second. He'll flip the first, 2 away. I hope you're right, Dave. I hope you're right. Jazz Chisholm, because he's had 1 good year as a Yankee. It was his first year. He went 38 homers, 100 RBI. He hasn't even come close to anything like that since. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Chisholm led off the game with a double. Since then, 26 up, 26 down. The Marlins have not had a base runner since Chisholm's leadoff double. So that's off the plate, 2-1. Injuries have been part of it, for sure. But he's just also just not good anymore. This one popped up the left. And little broadcaster jinx. So that's going to get by Soto. That is not good. Misplayed it out there and left. But down by 11, Chisholm. His 2nd double of the day. His 5th double of the year. Only the 2nd hit of the day for Miami. As Brian De La Cruz swings to a fastball, 0-1. This grounded foul, 0-2. Yeah, now he's in his mid-30s, Dave. Like, strike 3, De La Cruz down looking. Garrett Cole, a complete game shutout. A 2-hitter. Jazz Chisholm, the only 2 hits of the day. He led off the game with a double. He had a 9th inning double, and that was it. At one point, Cole retired 26 in a row. He improves to 1-1. Perez drops to 1-2. A massive day for the Yankees. New Yankee Jose Ramirez with a 3-run home run. Matt Chapman, new Yankee, with his first hit as a Bronx Bomber. Anthony Rizzo, a milestone 300th career home run. As the Yankees pick apart the Miami bullpen. Again, when the bullpen came into the game, it was 2-0. After 5. All right, Lynn, how you doing? Garrett Cole, 8 strikeouts in 9 innings. Again, only the 2 hits, no walks, no runs. Perez, 2 runs, 1 walk, 4 Ks, 5 hits and 4 2/3 is the hard luck loser. Again, the final score is not indicative of how well Perez pitched. It's indicative of how bad the Miami bullpen is. So now our buddy Jordan Montgomery, who re-signed as well after we traded away Carlos Rodon and Marcus Stroman. Montgomery will get the ball. His 2nd start of the year. against Jesus Luzardo, who is still supposedly a trade target for the real-life Yankees. So first complete game shutout of the year for the Yankees. Everybody available, of course, after that complete game shutout from Cole. Let's see. Anthony Volpe is going to get a day off. We're going to put in Peraza against the lefty Luzardo. See, we got Cabrera over at first. Trevino behind the plate. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's what we'll go with. And then probably tomorrow, probably could expect Dominguez and Glaber to get days off. Maybe Soto as well. We'll see how it goes. But otherwise, it'll be Dominguez, Glaber, Judge, Soto, Ramirez, the DH. Chapman again at third. Peraza now at short. Peraza getting the start as so that Volpe gets a day off. And then Ozzy Cabrera. Actually, we're going to put Ozzy Cabrera, then Peraza. And then Jose Trevino will bat ninth. So, yeah, and there we go. Lefty versus lefty. Yankees look to go up 2-0 in this 3-game set. Montgomery went 6 1/3 in his re-Yankee debut. Gave up 3 runs in a winning effort against the Diamondbacks in the rubber game of that series. Had 8 strikeouts in those 6 1/3 innings pitched. John Birdie, no home runs, no RBI. A very fast second baseman, however, will lead off here against Monty. And the first pitch is a strike at the knees, and we are underway 0-1. And the 0-1 from Monty is looped down the right field line, foul, 0-2. And just got a piece of that curve to stay alive, still 0-2. Good job by Birdie to foul it off. As he now pops this one up. Jammed on a cutter. Judge in shallow right. Makes the catch. 1 away. As you look at the Marlins lineup, we just saw John Birdie, Tim Anderson at short, Luis Ariz at DH, Jake Berger at third, Brian De La Cruz in left, Nick Fortes behind the plate, Josh Bell at first, Chisholm Jr. back in center, and Avi Garcia batting ninth. Tim Anderson, former Chicago White Sox, hitting .412 on the year. Former batting champion. No home runs, 1 RBI. Playing primarily against lefty pitching for the Marlins. Fouls this off, 0-1. Anderson, 2 home runs away from 100 in his career. Takes a strike, 0-2. In the 0-2, jammed him with a cutter. Popped up to shallow right. Judge is there. It's deja vu all over again. 2 away. And that brings up Luis Ariz, coming off an 0 for 3 day. .350 average. No home runs. 1 RBI. And he takes a strike. 0-1. Good fastball there from Monty. Lays off the outside cutter. 1-1. The 1-1, up the middle. Peraza dives, can't come up with it clean, and Ariz will have an infield single. He hit it hard, but Peraza can't come up with it clean. And that brings up Jake Berger, the third baseman, hitting .243. Takes a fastball, a generous strike call there, 0-1. And a changeup for a strike, 0-2. There's the Death Star sound. Gotta love it, the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Trevino will get the angle and fires the first to complete the play, and we go bottom 1. So despite the 2-out infield single, nothing else for Miami, we go bottom 1 here in the Bronx. No score. Jesus Luzardo, third start of the year, an 0-1 record, a 7.71 ERA, got roughed up in 1 start, a whip over 2, 9 strikeouts. And Jason Dominguez hitting .273, 3 home runs, 6 RBI will lead off. Luzardo, a fastball, slider, changeup, sinker, cutter pitcher. Luzardo will hit 99 on the gun. The first pitch is down and in, 1-0. The Marlins now 3-8. That's 4th place in the National League East. In the 1-0, up and in, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 to Dominguez. Fouled off at the plate, 2-1, good changeup. Just a little out in front was Jason. And it'll be a 2-1 pitch. Hammered to right center field, fairly deep, just a little bit late on that fastball at 97. Chisholm is there in right center, makes the catch, one away. As that will bring up our Yankee lineup. Dominguez followed by Gleyber Torres today in the 2-hole. Judge third, Soto fourth. Jose Ramirez again DHing. Matt Chapman batting sixth and playing third. Ozzy Cabrera at first today, batting seventh. Oswaldo Peraza, eighth, batting eighth and playing short, and Jose Trevino ninth behind the plate. Gleyber Torres, 3 home runs, 7 RBI, a .370 batting average, absolutely crushes left-handed pitching, and just as I say it, there she goes! Goodbye, baseball! It's Gleyber Day! His 4th of the year, RBI number 8, an Oppo Taco for Gleyber Torres. 374 to right, almost 103 off the bat, and it's 1-0 Yankees. Gleyber Torres put a charge into that one. And there she goes. It was an outside fastball. It wasn't a bad pitch, but Gleyber went out and got it and clobbered it as Judge takes a ball 1-0. Judge 6 homers, 18 RBIs, .367 average. That's right, Dave. Gleyber's like, I'm not getting traded today. Wind is carrying out of Yankee Stadium again. It's a windy day here in the Bronx. That might have helped, but I think that was going out anyway as Judge out in front of that changeup fouls it off, 1-1. Judge, former MVP, All-Star. That's swing and a miss, 1-2. 2-time home run champion. The franchise, as that is high, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 to Judge. Inside, the count now full, and the ever-dangerous Juan Soto on deck. Soto coming off a 3-for-5 day with 3 doubles. The 3-2. Oh, good back foot slider. That was ball 4, but Judge could not resist. 1 away as he chases. That was a good back foot slider. That brings up Soto now. And Soto fouls a fastball straight back out of play 1. Oh, the only true lefty in the lineup today. 9 home runs, 18 RBI, a World Series champion, a batting champion, a home run derby champion. As he takes a backdoor slider for another strike, 0-2. We traded our entire pitching staff for the future, basically, for Soto. And then in the game, I traded for them back. I got Drew Thorpe back. I got Michael King back. The 1-2. Low, 2-2. And I also got Joe Musgrove. And then re-signed Jordan Montgomery. I'm available to be the GM, Yankees. As Soto tries to check his swing, but goes around strike 3. Good bounce back there for Luzardo as he gets back-to-back strikeouts. But Gleyber Torres, his 4th of the year. And at the end of 1 full in the Bronx, it's 1-0 Yankees. Brian De La Cruz hitting .333, 2 home runs, 8 RBI. Playing in left field today was the DH in yesterday's game. Takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. And this one popped up. Right side, foul ground, long run for Judge, who reaches over and makes the catch in the first row. 1 away. Aaron Judge says, yoink, from a fan, thank you very much. And that brings up Nick Fortes, the catcher. And he rolls one foul, 0-1. The 0-1. Grounded to Cabrera. Oh, what a play by Ozzy Cabrera, who then flips to Montgomery, covering 2 away. Oswaldo Cabrera showing why he is the super utility man for the Yankees. Because that was a super play. Diving to his right. And then feeds Montgomery perfectly. Josh Bell now hitting .222. Takes a strike, 0-1. Switch hitting first baseman. No home runs, 1 RBI. Although I believe he's DHing today. It doesn't say here. Anyway. This one, pop foul, out of play, 0-2. Excuse me. The 0-2 from Monty. Rolled foul, still 0-2 as the Death Star. The warning sounds continue to blare. Another foul ball from Monty, still 0-2. And this one over Chapman's head, that's a base hit. Soto will cut it off. Bell will be held to a long single. So Josh Bell with a solid single to left on a changeup that just caught a little too much of the plate, and that brings up Jazz Chisholm, playing center field again, but down in the lineup against the lefty, hitting .324, 3 home runs, 7 RBI, had the only 2 hits for the Marlins in yesterday's ball game. As he rolls a changeup foul, 0-2. And again, the Death Star noise sounds. The 0-2, fouled back out of play, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him to chase an outside curve, and that'll end the inning. So again, despite a 2-out single, we go bottom 2, 1-0 Yankees. Jose Ramirez had a 3-run home run in his Yankee debut. He went 1 for 4. 2 home runs, 7 RBI now on the season, a 4-time Silver Slugger. Looking to continue to do damage with his new ball club. Fouls off a fastball at the belt. A little up and in, 0-1. The 0-1 to Ramirez. Off the plate, 1-1. The trades we made gives us so much flexibility now. The 1-1. Hammered to the left side and by a diving shortstop for a leadoff base hit. I know Berger's at third. I don't remember. Yeah, that's Tim Anderson. That's right. Tim Anderson today. And yeah, Josh Bell is at first. Luis Ariz is the DH. Birdie at second. Anderson at short. Again, they changed the lineup on me, folks. It's not like I got a lineup card here in front of me. Matt Chapman, 1 for 5 in his Yankee debut. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. So Jose Ramirez has to be happy. He's 2 for 5 so far in his young Yankee career with a hit by pitch. The 1-0. Ooh, a 50-50 call that goes the pitcher's way, 1-1. The 1-1 to Chapman. Inside, 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss on a borderline fastball, 2-2. Chapman signed a big deal, but he knows if he doesn't perform, he could be traded next. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Chased one out of the zone. Strike 3, 1 away. Third K for Luzardo. And that will bring up Ozzy Cabrera hitting .353 as the Yankees super utility man. Been playing mostly first and third this year as he chases a fastball low, 0-1. 2 home runs, 5 RBI on the year for Cabrera, and again, limited play time. Ramirez is a good base stealer. There he goes. It's a pitch out. The throw down to second is in time. Ramirez, a good base stealer, but they caught him on the pitch out there. Good time to go. The Marlins knew it. Didn't get the best jump, but that ball had him by a mile. But that's one of the things the Yankees want to do more with these guys, with Chapman and with Ramirez and getting Dominguez down the lineup more. Want to run more. Want to have more speed. More bases stolen. Can't just leave it up to Grisham and Volpe. The 2-1 to Cabrera. Off the plate, 3-1. And again, and if that wasn't a pitch out, I don't think they get him. I really don't. 3-1 to Cabrera now with 2 outs and no one on. Swing and a miss, another low fastball, 3-2. Thrown 5 straight fastballs has Luzardo. And Cabrera stays alive on a changeup. Still 3-2. It was a borderline pitch. Cabrera said, I better spoil it. And that's what he did. Be another 3-2 to Ozzy. Back up the middle. Almost took Luzardo's kneecaps out. But it's a base hit for Oswaldo Cabrera. And that'll pass the baton to Oswald Peraza, who is 2 for 8 on the young year. No home runs, 1 RBI, and takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Another guy that when he's in there can run well. Again, it's about getting faster as a team. As this rolled foul, 1-1. You know, you replace the guy in Stanton with a 9 speed with a guy in Ramirez with a 62 speed. That's fouled off 1 and 2. But also, that's the other thing, is that when you have a reputation as a base stealer like Ramirez does, sometimes you'll get a pitch out. So that's off the plate, 2 and 2. The 2-2 to Peraza. High ball 3. That'll release Cabrera from first, so he'll get a running start. The 3-2. Hammered to center field, and coming on, it's going to fall in front of Jazz Chisholm. Going first to third is Cabrera. I mean, he got in there pretty easily. And that brings up Jose Trevino now, who's 4 for 10 on the year with a home run and 3 RBI. Rolls this first pitch, changeup foul, 0-1. So a chance for the Yankees to do some damage here. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And boy, now that the Ramirez caught stealing, you're kicking yourself. You would have had 3 straight singles and a run. The 0-1. Well, don't worry about it. Everybody can trot home. Goodbye, baseball. Jose, 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 Jose. Jose, Jose. Jose Trevino, his second home run of the year, doubles his RBI output. He now has 6 ribby, and the Yankees have a 4-0 lead. Jose Trevino clobbers one to left. He was ready for that one. 415 from home plate, 105 off the bat. And that'll turn the lineup around to Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 1. And takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Jose Trevino. Holy cow, as that misses high, 2-0. And now the 2-0. Rolled foul, 2-1. So it's also got to feel good for the guys who don't get regular starts, right? Peraza, Cabrera, they got some run scored now. This is up through the box, another base hit. Boy, so 5 straight hits for the Yankees. I mean, the caught stealing obviously hurts, but Dominguez with a solid single to center. And that brings up Gleyber Torres, who homered in his first at-bat. And that's way inside, 1-0. Dominguez, doesn't have the best base stealing instincts, at least not yet, but he makes up for it with very good speed. As Gleyber pops this one up in foul ground, this should end the inning. Josh Bell, near the bag, makes the catch, and that will retire the side, but the Yankees put up a 3 spot. Jose Trevino, his second of the year, and it's 4-0 Yankees as Avi Garcia hitting 206 with 2 homers and 4 RBI. A former All-Star with the Brewers will lead off. And he clobbers one foul, 0-1. We'll see if the long break on the bench affects Montgomery any, as that's fouled off to the right side, 0-2. And the 0-2, chopped to the right side, Gleyber Torres. Oh, he boots it! Torres boots it. Everybody will be safe, obviously. What's up, Dopey? John Birdie now up. And they gave him a hit. They gave Garcia a hit, which at 206 he needed that, but that's a strike, 0-1. Birdie popped up to right in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 0-2. And the 0-2, rolled foul, 0-2. The count holds. Another 0-2 from Montgomery. And this one chopped to Torres at second. He will flip to second for 1, back to first. Not in time, hit too softly, and Birdie runs too well. This is game number 11. Game number 11. So a fielder's choice, and that brings up Tim Anderson, former White Sox. Birdie, very good speed. Be curious to see if he's going to try and swipe second. 4-0 Yankees. Most of that off the 3-run home run by Jose Trevino. As this one hammered to right center field and deep, and this is going to split the outfielders. It is going to be 2 hops to the wall. Birdie should score easily. It's going to be a ribby double for Tim Anderson, and it's 4-1 Yankees. Anderson's 3rd double of the year, and this is why we made those trades to get faster, because speed kills. Birdie scores from first almost easily. And that brings up Luis Ariz, who had an infield single in his first at-bat, takes a strike 0-1. A little bit, but I'm already over it. I really just don't really care too much about Diamond Dynasty. I already got all my achievements for the show. The 0-2 in the dirt, blocked by Trevino. Anderson stays put. Right, I know I got my Chili Davis card, my Paul O'Neill. I got all of the Negro Leagues cards. I've gotten all of the all the free stuff, but I haven't done too much. So that's fouled off 1 and 2. And this one fouled off still 1 and 2. Strike 3, Ariz down looking, 2 away. Jake Berger 0 for 1. Takes a strike, 0-1. There's a strike at the knees, 0-2. The 0-2 off the plate, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 from Montgomery. Swing and a miss, strike 3, so Monty bounces back with a couple of strikeouts, but Tim Anderson delivers an RBI double. We go bottom 3. Yankees now up by 3, 4-1. Aaron Judge 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Will lead off here in the bottom of the 3rd against Jesus Luzardo. And Judge grounds that up the middle, but Anderson is there, fires the first, 1 away. Juan Soto 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Again, the only true lefty in the lineup against the lefty Luzardo. But unless he really needs a break, we don't sit Juan Soto. And even when we do, it's usually as we make him the DH. The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a slider, 0-2. Which we'll probably do actually the next couple of days. But the 0-2 to Soto. Off the plate, 1-2. Good take there on the slider tailing away from him. This will be the 50th pitch of the day for Luzardo. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. 4th K for Luzardo. That brings up Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single. Also got caught stealing. First stolen base attempt as a Yankee. And fouls off a backdoor cutter, 0-1. Yankees traded Giancarlo Stanton, Alex Verdugo, and DJ LeMahieu to Cleveland for Ramirez, as that's fouled off 0-2. Cleared up a lot of money. Got faster, more athletic, better hitter. That's off the plate, 1-2. And the 1-2 to Jose Ramirez. Sliced foul, still 1-2. And the 1-2 way up and in, 2-2. The 2-2. Fouls off a high fastball, still 2-2. And Ramirez, that one off the end of the bat a bit, the deep center. Jazz Chisholm is there, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Yankees go in order here in the 3rd. At the end of 3, it's 4-1 New York. Brian De La Cruz flew out in his first at-bat. I think it was to center field, if I remember correctly. Takes a strike, 0-1. And now this one grounded up the middle. Peraza is there. Fields fires, got him, 1 away. Yeah, I agree, Dave. I agree. That's why he's on my club now. He's on my bench right now. I called him up. Nick Fortes. 0 for 1. Takes a strike. 0-1. Glad to have you back, Justin. Glad everybody's back. That's a strike at the knees. 0-2. And the 0-2. Grounded to Gleyber Torres. Backs up a step. Fires the first. 2 away. Josh Bell, 1 for 1 with a single. Skies this one to dead center and deep. Dominguez going back on it. Has a bead. Makes the catch to end the inning. A quick inning for Montgomery. And we go bottom 4. Still 4-1 New York. Matt Chapman 0 for 1, struck out in his first at-bat. 1 for 6 so far as a Yankee. And skies this first pitch to fairly deep right. Garcia going back on it, just shy of the track, will make the catch. 1 away. That brings up Ozzie Cabrera, 1 for 1, a single and a run scored. And he fouls off a sinker to the right side, 0-1. In the 0-1, swing and a miss, another good sinker there from Luzardo, 0-2, who's really settled down from the first couple of innings. Again, the big blow, a 3-run home run by Jose Trevino, as that's chopped to second. Birdie is there, flips the first, 2 away. And now Ozzie Peraza, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored, 3 for 9 on the year. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the 0-1, way off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1, swing and a miss on a change, 1-2.
1 and 2.
Oh no, I'm out of coffee. The 1-2, chop foul, still 1-2. Fortunately, I have water. The 1-2, off the plate, 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strike.
The 2-2, inside, count now full. Jose Trevino on deck. The payoff pitch to Peraza came right at him, and Peraza smashes it foul. Still 3-2. Just a little out in front of that cutter. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, the 3-2. And this one, shot on the first baseline. It's a base hit. Going to be cut off by Garcia. Peraza thought about going for second, but a good job by Garcia to get to it quickly, and he's got a solid arm. So it's a single for Peraza. And that brings up Jose Trevino. There goes Peraza. The pitch is outside. The throw down the second, not in time. Peraza's first steal of the year. Good pitch to run on. A slider out of the zone. And it'll be a 1-0 to Jose. And he's going to hammer this one to left field again. This one is gone! A 2-home run game for Jose Trevino. Jose, 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 Jose. Jose, Jose. Jose, 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 Jose. Jose, Jose. We did it twice because he homered twice. His third of the year. A 2-run shot to left. And it's 6-1 New York. Goodbye, baseball. A laser beam. A frozen rope. 3:59 to left. 106 off the bat. As that's off the plate, 1-0. Dominguez 1 for 2 with a single. Takes a strike, 1-1. It's also flied out to dead center.
1 ball. 1 strike.
So the Yankees tack on a pair here with 2 outs. As that misses down and in, 2-1. Luzardo had retired 5 in a row. Thought he was settling down, and then a 2-out single and a 2-out home run, and now Dominguez skies one to deep right, but this one will stay in the park. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and we go top 5. But Jose Trevino is demolishing Miami pitching, and it's 6-1 Yankees. Jazz Chisholm struck out in his first at-bat. He is 0 for 1. And pops the first pitch foul and out of play, 0-1. Jazz, of course, so far a career Marlin, as that's fouled off 0-2. And that's just a little low, says the umpire. Montgomery wanted to know where it was, 1-2. As now this one chops softly to the right side. Cabrera is there, will flip to Monty covering, 1 away. Avi Garcia, 1 for 1 with a single. Was it erased on a fielder's choice? There's a strike, 0-1 by John Birdie. And then Birdie came around to score on the Tim Anderson double. There's a strike, 0-2. And the The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away. 5th K for Monty. That brings up again Birdie, as I mentioned. He scored the only Marlin run of the game on after reaching on a fielder's choice. Takes a strike on the inside edge, 0-1. He is a fast infielder. So that's off the plate, 1-1. If you like speed, watch John Birdie play. Not a lot of pop, but boy, can he run. As this one grounded softly to the left side. Barraza charges, quickly has to get rid of it. Got him by a stride. So another 1-2-3 inning for Monty. We go bottom 5. Yankees up by 5, 6-1. Trevor Rogers now coming on. Got 2 outs in yesterday's ball game before getting shellacked by Jose Ramirez. Already his 8th appearance of the year in only 11 games played. Wow. Gleyber Torres 1 for 2 with a solo home run today. So Luzardo goes 4, gives up 6. That's fouled off 0-1. The 0-1 from Rogers. Clobbered out to left, but out in front of the hanging slider, 0-2. Rogers, a fastball changeup slider pitcher. He'll hit 97 on the gun, as the 0-2 is off the plate, 1-2. And the 1-2. Turned on an inside fastball to Gleyber, but jammed him just enough. Catch is made by De La Cruz out and left, 1 away. Aaron Judge, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. And he's going to smack that up the middle. That's a base hit for Judge. So a 1-out single for Judge. And that'll pass the baton to Juan Soto. Soto 0 for 2 today. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Soto had 3 doubles in yesterday's ballgame, but struck out twice against Luzardo. The 1-0 to Soto. Hammers is foul, 1-1. Out in front of a good backdoor slider from Rogers. Judge below average speed off of first. Soto chases a low slider, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2. Roll to the right side, could be 2. Birdie to second for 1. Anderson back to first. A 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. So we go top 6 here. Yankees still up 6-1. Montgomery still out there. Been very economical, only 61 pitches so far. Anderson 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Slices this one fouled on the right field line, 0-1. The 0-1. Good strike from Montgomery, 0-2. And this one up the middle by Torres. That's a leadoff base hit. So Tim Anderson has been feasting on Montgomery today. It's his 2nd hit in 3 at-bats. And that brings up Luis Ariz, who's 1 for 2 with an infield single and a strikeout. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And single came back in the 1st. And this one sliced foul, 1-1. And this rolled foul, 1-2. But you know Monty's been on because he's gotten mostly ground balls today. Again, another foul ball from Ariz, still 1-2. When Monty is on, he's keeping the ball on the ground as that misses low, and Ariz good take there, 2-2. And this one lined foul again out in front, still 2-2. And this one chopped to Cabrera. He'll go to second for 1, back to first, a 3-6-3 double play. Nicely turned there by the Yankees. Oswaldo Cabrera showing off his first base chops. Started taking ground balls last year in Milwaukee over at first when the Yankees were really spread thin. Strong feed to Peraza, who then brings it on back to Cabrera. Jake Berger now up at the plate with 2 outs and no one on. Takes a strike, 0-1. He has struck out twice already today. And he fouls this off, 0-2. So in danger of doing so again. Just got a piece of that changeup to stay alive. Still 0-2. Montgomery, his 75th pitch of the day, grounded to third. Chapman is there, easily scoops it, fires the first, and throws out his counterpart, and that'll do it. The Marlins leave no one on because of the double play, but do pick up a hit. We go bottom 6. It's 6-1 Yankees. Jose Ramirez 1 for 2 with a single. Also got caught stealing. First pitch from Rogers, who Ramirez homered off of yesterday. He hammered it all right, but as that's off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on a change, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Oh, got away with a hanging slider there, did Rogers. 1-2. And now the 1-2. Rolled foul to the right side, still 1-2. Again, the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, strike 3. Fortes will throw down the first to complete the play, 1 away. Matt Chapman 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Flyout to right. Hammers this one, though, the left center. Deep but playable. Chisholm will run it down, 2 away. So even when Chapman hits it on the screws, so far not a ton of luck in his Yankee career. Ozzy Cabrera now, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored, and some really slick plays in the field today over at first base. As he takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0.
1-0.
And the 1-0. Hammered to left center field and deep. Going back is Chisholm. Looking up, it is gone! Goodbye, baseball! The Ozman cometh, Oswaldo Cabrera, his 3rd of the year. 108 off the bat, 401 the left center. Into the bullpen it goes. It's 7-1 New York. And that'll bring up Ozzy Peraza, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles today. Swings to a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Also has 2 runs scored, a stolen base. He was on both times when Trevino homered. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So again, the bottom of the Yankee lineup really delivering the offense today. The 0-2, back up the middle. Diving stop by Bird. He gets to his feet, fires, got him. Robbed him of a 3rd straight hit. And that'll end the inning, but the Yankees do score another run. Oswaldo Cabrera, his 3rd home run of the year, RBI number 6. We go top 7. Yankees up 7-1. Brian De La Cruz 0 for 2 with a flyout and a ground out. Takes a strike, 0-1. De La Cruz usually hits lefties pretty dang well, as there's another strike, 0-2, but again, 0-2 today against Montgomery. So that's off the plate, 1-2. Might be Monty's last inning of work, especially as we try to stretch him out after no spring training, as that's a base hit in front of Judge. So a leadoff single for De La Cruz. And that brings up Nick Fortes, the catcher. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Fortes is a double play candidate. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. And this one, just foul. But another nice pick there by Cabrera over at first. The 0-2 again. And another foul ball, foul of first. The 0-2, high with the cutter, 1-2. And Drew Thorpe, we might get to see his big league debut. As a couple of Yankees are starting to warm. Victor Gonzalez and Thorpe warming in the pen. The 1-2 to Fortes, that's low, 2-2. As Monty now up to 85 pitches. And this one chopped to Peraza. He'll go to second for 1. On the first. 6, 4, 3. Double play. You'll love to see it, folks. Fortes hit it slow, but they were still able to turn it, as that brings up Josh Bell, 1 for 2 with a single today. And that's going to be lined out to Dominguez in center. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees still up 7-1. 1-6-0 for the Marlins, 7-10-0 for the Yankees. Jose Trevino looking for the rare 3-home run game. A monstrous shot in the 2nd. A laser beam in the 4th. And now, Popped up a hanging slider to shallow center. Jazz Chisholm is there. Puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Jason Dominguez 1 for 3 with a single. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. Ryan Weathers and JT Charjois warming in the bullpen for the Marlins. That swung on a miss, 1-1. Victor Gonzalez now sitting down in the Yankee pen. Drew Thorpe, though, continues to warm. As Dominguez chases an inside slider, 1-2. I don't know, Matt. We'll see if you... Oh, and Dominguez got plunked. No intent there from Rogers, but that brings up Gleyber Torres with a man out and a man on. Gleyber rolls a changeup foul, 0-1. Dominguez off of first. The 0-1 to Gleyber. Inside, 1-1. We'll see how long these last couple innings take. The 1-1, up and in, 2-1. And now a 2-1 to Torres. Swing and a miss on a change out in front of it, 2-2. This will be the 30th pitch for Rogers in relief. High, count now full. Oh, that's not bad at all, Dave. It's not bad at all. I like Morel. 6-run ball game. Unlikely that Dominguez is going here, and he's not. And Torres gets jammed. Popped up to first. Foul ground. Bell makes the catch, 2 away. Aaron Judge 1 for 3 with a single back in the 5th. First pitch from Rogers is high and outside, 1-0. Can't imagine that Rogers will be in tomorrow's game, but he's pitched so much this year. I mean, Miami really wearing the guy down. At this rate, he's going to have 120 appearances. That's swung and missed, 1-1. As this one skied to deep right. Going back, Garcia, still back. On the track, he will put it away to end the inning. The park just held it in front of the Boys and Girls Club sign. We go top 8. Still 7-1 Yankees. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will lead off. We're gonna let Monty. This will be Monty's last hitter no matter what. Because it's lefty on lefty. There's a strike, 0-1. Yeah, I knew that was coming. The 0-1. Popped up, foul of third. But that'll reach the seats. 0-2. 90th pitch of the day for Monty. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away. 6 Ks for Montgomery. That'll bring Garcia 1 for 2 with a single. And that is going to do it. Montgomery, 1 run in 7 1/3 innings pitched. And now we get to see the Major League debut of Drew Thorpe, who is going to be brought on in sort of long relief. I'm going to try and ask him to get the last 5 outs. See what the kid has. Again, he's up here while Nestor Cortez is hurt. Thorpe, a fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. He'll top out about 95. Reacquired here for 3 prospects, including Clayton Beater from the Padres. Kid's got a live arm. He's wearing David Wells' old number 33. As he fouls this back out of play, 0-1. Of course, in real life, he's now with the White Sox. Poor kid. So that's inside, 1-1. So a lucky 39,850 here in attendance will get to say they saw Drew Thorpe's debut. The 1-2. Skied to right, fairly deep. Judge did not get a good jump, but will run it down, 1 away. So he got Garcia to fly out. So there's his first big league put out. Who? Who, Dave? I don't even remember who that is. I'm joking, of course. I hate Greg Bird. John Birdie 0 for 3 today with a run scored. Glass bird is what I called him. And it's popped up. First pitch to Judge in right. So, nice debut for Thorpe. Well, bring him out for the 9th, probably. Ryan Weathers making his 5th appearance of the year. Has a hold of 2.45 ERA. Juan Soto, 0 for 3. Weathers, a fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. He'll hit 96 on the gun. Son of former big leaguer David Weathers. That's grounded to second. Birdie will fire to first, 1 away. Weathers also had a brief stint with the Yankees in which he was terrible. He sucked. He was awful. Jose Ramirez, 1 for 3 with a single today. Takes a pitch inside, 1-0. Andrew Nardi joins JT Chargois in the Marlin bullpen. The 1-0 to Ramirez. Fouled back out of play, 1-1. And the 1-1. Back up the middle and through for a base hit just by the glove of Birdie. So second single of the day for Ramirez. Now 3 for 8 in his Yankee career. And 3 for 9. Anyway, Matt Chapman, 1 for 7. 0 for 3 today. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. Or actually, no, 1 for 8. My apologies. He lined out. He hit the ball very well to left center in his last at-bat, but Chisholm ran it down. The 1-0. Hammered to left, fairly deep, but running it down and making the catch is De La Cruz. So Chapman's put some good swings on the ball today, but nothing to show for it. And that brings up Ozzie Cabrera, 2 for 3, a home run and a single. Couple of runs scored. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 off the plate, 1-1. And this one rolled foul, 1-2. Yankees up 7-1 here in the bottom of the 8th. The 1-2, smack to the left side, this could be 2. Oh, Anderson bobbles it. Anderson boots it, and everybody will be safe. Actually, doesn't even need the double play. I forgot there's 2 outs. My apologies. That's a big error on Anderson, as that once again will bring up Ozzie Peraza now. 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 runs scored, a stolen base. And this one popped foul of first and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 rolled to the left side. Berger is there, settles, fires, got him, and that'll end the inning. So no harm, no foul after the Anderson error. We go top 9. Yankees up 7-1. Tim Anderson, speaking of him, doubled single today, drove in a run. Drew Thorpe still out there. First pitch is a good strike on the inside edge, 0-1. Ooh, that was more of a strike than the previous pitch, and it wasn't called. 1-1. Now swing and a miss, good slider there, 1-2. He went back to the slider. Anderson chased it. That's his first career strikeout. Don't throw that ball away. Bring that to the dugout. Drew Thorpe strikes out Tim Anderson on 4 pitches with a nasty slider for his first big league strikeout. Woof. I wonder if they'll do any kind of special graphic or anything. No, I guess not. All right. Luis Arraez, 1 for 3 with an infield single. Pops this one up on the left field line. This is a foul ball. 0-1. And now chases one out of the zone. 0-2. Just got a piece of the high fastball. Still 0-2. Oh, hung a slider, but Arraez pulled it foul. Still 0-2. And another foul ball. Arraez making Thorpe work a little bit. And, well, there's the first big league hit he's given up. That's a base hit to center field. So Luis Arraez continues to do Luis Arraez things. Jake Berger now up at the plate. He's 0 for 3. Oof. Another borderline call does not go the rookie's way. As this rolled foul, 1-1. The 1-1 to Berger. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-2. And he chased one out of the zone. Strike 3, 2 away. Second K now for Thorpe. And De La Cruz is the last hope for the Marlins. He's 1 for 3 with a single today. Again, a borderline no call there. And that one much more inside, 2-0. And this one hammered to left. Soto going back. This should do it. Makes the catch. That's your ball game. Montgomery improves to 2-0. Yeah, CGM, that would be great. Unfortunately, I'm sure there's some sort of money wheeling and dealing that prevents that from happening. Drew Thorpe makes his big league debut, gets the last 5 outs. The Yankees see they do indeed have something special to bring that kid back after trading him away to San Diego in the worst, terrible, awful trade. I don't care what we got Soto. It wasn't worth it. There's too many pitchers in real life. Too many pitchers. Too many pitchers. Probably CGM, yeah. But a nice all-around win for the Yankees. Trevino, your player of the game with 2 home runs and 5 RBI. Montgomery, 6 strikeouts, 6 hits, 1 run, no walks, and 7 1/3. Luzardo, 8 hits, 4 strikeouts, 6 runs in 4 innings pitched. Oh, that's a good move, Dave. It's a good move. I mean, I part of the reason why I made some of the trades I made, CGM, were to clear up money. I traded away Stanton, LeMahieu, Verdugo. I traded them, trade. I now have like 25 to 30 million to play with, besides the 30 million that Soto already takes up against the cap in the show. So Jordan Montgomery, 7 1/3 innings pitched, beautifully done. All right, who wants to do one more? Who wants to do one more? We'll play one more. Let me see. Let me hear it in chat. Let me hear you in chat. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how that's going to affect things, CGM. I agree. All right, we'll go for the sweep against the Marlins. Musgrove won his debut for the Yankees. The one loss was on opening day against the Dodgers in the Korea game. And AJ Puck, who is being turned into a starter now for Miami. Anybody else? Anybody else? You got one vote yes for a third game? Anybody else? Let's hear you, chat. Let's hear you. All right, CGM says yes also. All right, I guess we'll do a third game. So. Oh, Puck's another lefty. Well, how about that? So Drew Thorpe makes his big league debut, goes an inning and 2/3. Huzzah, huzzah. Let's see, Joe Musgrove will get the start. Some guys could use some days off. Let's see, Volpe had a day off. We're going to give Glaber the day off now. We're going to put in Peraza. Cabrera will start, or Trevino will start again. Cabrera will stay at first. Volpe now back. Let's see, Chapman will stay at third. I'm going to give Soto the day off. And we're going to put in... We're gonna put in Grisham today, but keep an eye out for Spencer Jones in the future. I'm trying to think. So, yeah, but you know what, CGM? I think giving him a full day off is fine. Plus, I would DH him. I would DH him if it was a righty on the mound. Honestly. Let's see. And then... Yeah, and then I think we'll go Trent Grisham to lead off and play left. They'll have Dominguez in center, and then tomorrow will be the big league debut of Spencer Jones because whoever we'll play, we'll put. I think we'll give Jones a start in center or right or something. Even though we have a day off, or actually I could give it to him now. Yeah, let's. I mean, I don't like to put all these lefties in, but let's see what happens. Let's. Actually, we're going to put Jones in leadoff. We're going to let Jones lead off. Let's see what happens. And then Judge, Ramirez. We'll put Chapman there. Volpe. And Grisham can play bat ninth because he can be like a second leadoff hitter. So, yeah, let's mess around. Let's see what happens. Spencer Jones will make his big league debut and play center field for the New York Yankees against the Miami Marlins here, and AJ Puck. This way, Soto gets a day off. Rizzo will get another day off. Glaber needs a day off. Wells will sit for against the lefty. Dominguez will get the day off. This way, these guys will all be fresh coming out of the day off tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So a big day here in the Bronx. We saw Drew Thorpe debut yesterday for the Yankees. Pitched a scoreless inning and 2/3 to lock down the W. The Marlins 3-9, the Yankees 10-2. Musgrove making his second start in the Bronx, and there he is, Spencer Jones. Welcome to the show. He can play all outfield positions. He can play first. As you see there, the Yankees, some really good prospects. And a real chance to see what Spencer Jones can do here in his first big league start. Joe Musgrove, fourth start of the year, again second as a Yankee. A 2-1 record, a 4.74 ERA. His ERA with the Yankees, not very much, though. A whip just over 1. Not as many strikeouts as he'd like, at least at this point. John Birdie will lead off, 259 average, no home runs, no RBI. Scored a run in yesterday's ball game. And the first pitch is high, 1-0. So a getaway day for both the Yankees and the Marlins. As this one hammered to left center, and Jones is going to get tested in the field. Makes the catch, one away. First career put out for Spencer Jones. As we look at the Miami lineup, we saw Birdie's actually in right field. My apologies. De La Cruz, the DH. Luis Ariz at second. Jake Berger at third. Chisholm in center. Josh Bell at first. Jesus Sanchez in left. Nick Gordon back at short. And Bethancourt catching behind the plate. De La Cruz, 2 home runs, 8 RBI, 327 average. Takes a strike, 0-1. And this one up the middle, that's a base hit. Jones will field and fire in, so a 1-out single for the Marlins. These Yankees giving some guys some days off. But Luis Ariz takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0 is low, 2-0. And this one is grounded to first. Cabrera was a hit and run. Cabrera will take it to first, so the Marlins stay out of the double play because of the hit and run. Advancing to second is De La Cruz, and that brings up Jake Berger, hitting 220, 4 home runs, 10 RBI. He takes a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1, fouled off to the right side, 0-2. There's the Death Star sound. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. That'll end the inning. So despite the 1-out single, the Marlins get nothing else. We go bottom 1. No score in the Bronx. And AJ Puck takes the mound. His third start of the year, an 0-1 record, 9 ERA. That's a run an inning. A whip over 1.5. And Spencer Jones making his big league debut will get his first at-bat. Puck, a fastball, slurve, sinker, changeup pitcher. He'll hit 98 on the gun. And the first pitch from Puck is high, 1-0. After all the trades the Yankees made, the Yankees cleared a path for Jones. He's going to probably primarily be in a backup role, at least this year. As that's off the plate, 2-0. But now is his time. Usually won't start against lefties, but they wanted to really give Dominguez a day off. The 2-0. Up and in, 3-0. He's going to be taking all the way. Would not expect the green light here. The 3-0 from Puck. There's a strike just above the knees. 3-1. So, Jones right now leading off. And doing a good job as a leadoff hitter. The 3-1. Pop fouling out of play. 3-2. Jammed him on a fastball at 96. So, the payoff pitch to Spencer Jones. Called ball 4, even though it should have been strike 3. So Spencer Jones walks. That was a good pitch from Puck. I think it fooled Jones and the umpire. And now that brings up Judge. And that's off the plate, 1-0. Judge 6 home runs, 18 RBI. There goes Jones. The pitch is a strike. The throw down the second, and he's gunned down. Did not get a good jump, and Bethancourt has a good arm. So, now that makes up for what should have been called strike 3. He tried. He did not get a good jump on Puck, though. Puck did a good job holding him. And it's 1-1 now, the count to Judge. Again, he's got a good speed overall, as Judge is going to lace this foul on the right field line, 1-2. But again, the Yankees trying to be more aggressive on the base paths with all the moves they made. As Judge rolls this foul, still 1-2. But unfortunately, the caught stealing is also taking the crowd out of it. The 1-2 to Judge. Way inside, 2-2. And the 2-2. High, 3-2. Puck has not been very economical so far. He's lucky he got the caught stealing, the 3-2. And Judge laces this to right. That's a base hit on a hanging slurve. So a solid single for Judge. And that'll bring up Jose Ramirez batting third today. Now average up to 250. After getting several hits here against the Marlins. And he's going to sky this first pitch to dead center. Just missed it. Chisholm in deep center will make the catch, 2 away. Ramirez, 2 home runs, 7 RBI. 1 home run and 3 RBI already as a Yankee. And now we look at the Yankee lineup. We saw Jones walk, Judge singled, Ramirez flied out, DH today. Matt Chapman at third. Then Volpe, Cabrera, Peraza, Trevino at batting 8th, and Trent Grisham getting the start in left and batting 9th. Matt Chapman 1 for 9 so far in his first 2 games as a Yankee. This is his 3rd start now. And that misses high, 1-0. The wind is carrying the dead center again. Not as strong as the first 2 games of this series, but still carrying the center. The 1-0 to Chapman. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out in front of it. You can tell Chapman really wants to contribute. The 1-1. High, 2-1. Usually Chapman's batting more like in the 6 or 7 hole, but with some guys getting a rest, Chapman's up to the cleanup spot today. The 2-1 off the plate, 3-1. So far, aside from the fly ball from Ramirez, Puck has faced a 3-ball count on 3 of the first 4 hitters. The 3-1, rolled foul, that might have been ball 4, 3-2. That'll release Judge from first, though, with 2 outs. Puck's 20th pitch of the first inning, the 3-2. Way off the plate, ball 4. So Chapman draws the walk. And now that'll bring up Anthony Volpe. Volpe had the day off yesterday. 6 home runs, 17 RBI, a .368 average. And he takes a fastball for a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. Average speed at second, maybe below average for Judge, but good speed at first and Chapman. He's not a base stealer, but he runs the bases well. The 0-1 is low, 1-1. Kind of like a Bernie Williams. Not much of a base stealer, but he can go first to third pretty damn well. Bernie, nobody did better than Bernie, though, when going first to third, as Volpe fouls it off 1 and 2. Not to say Bernie didn't ever steal bases, of course. The 1-2, inside 2 and 2. Nowadays, Bernie would be considered a base stealer, but Aaron Boone would probably be like, you shouldn't run so much, because I'm Aaron Boone, and I don't know what I'm doing. Bleh. The 2-2, skied to dead center. Deep but playable. Chisholm is there, makes the catch. That'll end the inning. The Yankees strand a pair. At the end of 1, no score. Jazz Chisholm hitting an even 300, 3 home runs, 7 RBI. Had a real rough day against Montgomery yesterday. Went 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. Takes that off the plate 1-0. Had a good game against Garrett Cole with 2 doubles. As this one, little humpback liner sawed him off. Volpe will make the catch. 1 away. That brings up Josh Bell. No home runs, 1 RBI, 231 average. Had a single in yesterday's ball game. Switch hitter now batting from the left side. Takes that off the plate. 1-0. The 1-0 from Musgrove. Swing and a miss on a change. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And the 1-1. Strike. Good cutter there. Called in the inside edge. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 to Bell. Hammers it to Peraza at second base today. Flips the first. 2 away. Jesus Sanchez, no home runs, 4 RBI, a .167 average. And he takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 to Sanchez. Low, 1-1. And the 1-1. Popped him up, foul. This will reach the seats behind the Marlin dugout, 1-2. There's the Death Star. 20th pitch of the day for Musgrove. Is grounded up the middle, and by a diving Volpe, that's a base hit. So a 2-out single for Sanchez. Second hit of the day, and that for the Marlins, and that brings up Nick Gordon, hitting .212 on the year. Playing short. Ooh, and a generous ball call. 1-0. As this rolled foul, 1-1. And now this one fouled off a third, 1-2. And again, the Death Star sounds. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good curveball there from Musgrove. We go bottom 2, no score. Ozzie Cabrera hitting .381 on the year, 3 home runs, 6 RBI, getting a start in back-to-back games. Played a nice first base yesterday. He's playing first base again today, giving Rizzo another day off. And this one rolled foul of first, 0-1. Cabrera a switch hitter, but primarily starts against lefties. At least as it is right now. The 0-1. And that's low in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1 to Oswaldo Cabrera. Oof, good back foot slurve from Puck. And Cabrera swung through it 1-2. Could not resist. The 1-2. Called strike 3. God, that's a tough pitch. You can't do anything with it. First K of the day for Puck, 1 away. Belt high, inside part of the zone, and that brings up Oswald Peraza, who's 4 for 12 on the year, and make it 5 for 13, as that's going to be a bloop single to right. So a single for Peraza. Yes, he's... And that brings up the red-hot Trevino as Puck checks on Peraza. Peraza did have a steal yesterday. Trevino, a 2-home-run game. 2-home-run, 5 RBI game yesterday for the Yankees. And he takes his backdoor slurve for a strike 0-1. Jose is a double play candidate, which is why Puck is trying to keep Peraza close. I agree, CGM. I think it made some minor steps. Yes, 23 was still very good. I don't like a lot of the new, like, user interface. This chop to the left side could be 2. To flip the second for 1-0, it pulled him off the bag. They will get Trevino at first. So that'll go as a ground out. A 6-4-3 ground out as Peraza will reach second on the throw that pulled Arise off the bag, and that brings up Trent Grisham. No home runs, 1 RBI, hitting .267. And that's back up the middle. Slow roller. Oh, what a stop! What a stop by Arise to rob Grisham of a hit and an RBI. If that gets by Arise, that is an RBI and a single. Oh, a tough break for the Yankees. We go top 3, still scoreless. Christian Bethancourt hitting a .125, 1 home run, 2 RBI on the year. He will lead off the top of the 3rd. And takes a fastball just a little high, 1-0. Acquired from Cleveland. This one smacked foul, 1-1. This fouled off 1-2. Good, fair enough, CGM, fair enough. The 1-2 to Bethancourt. Just missed a little low with the slider, 2-2. Yeah, I mean, it can work. It works sometimes, as that's just off the plate, 3-2. And John Birdie on deck. The payoff pitch. Hammered to left field. There she goes. Goodbye, baseball. Bethancourt, his 2nd home run of the year, RBI number 3. He's got power. He hasn't been hitting well this year, but he still has some pop. Musgrove came with a fastball right down the heart of the plate. Didn't want to walk him. And that was a cutter, middle. It was a cutter that did not cut. And that brings up John Birdie, who takes one high, 1-0. Just a little trouble spotting the fastballs so far for Musgrove, as this one ripped foul out in front on a changeup, 1-1. And the 1-1 fouled off, 1-2. A lot of ball game left. And a swing and a miss. Birdie chased one out of the zone, 1 away. 3rd K for Musgrove, and that brings up Brian De La Cruz, who singled in his first at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0. A lot of 1-0 counts for Musgrove. As this rolled foul, 1-1. And then immediately you're in the hole, and you got to battle back a little. The 1-1. Chop to the left side. Volpe there. Charges. Fields. Fires. Got him. 2 away. Luis Arise 0 for 1 with a ground out in his first at-bat. Actually grounded out to first. Takes a strike. 0-1. On a hit and run. The 0-1. There's a strike with the change. 0-2. And there's the Death Star. The 0-2. Just got a piece to stay alive. Still 0-2. 40 pitches now for Musgrove. Strike 3. A beautiful cutter up and in. And Arise is frozen. But Christian Bethancourt, his 2nd home run of the year, gets the Marlins on the board first. It's 1-0 Miami. Spencer Jones walked in his first big league at-bat. Looking to do a little more here in his 2nd. Oh, and just late on that middle fastball, 0-1. He's 95 on the gun, and Jones just a touch behind it. It's like, do it again. Do it again. The 0-1. Oh, he did it again. And this one to deep left field, but it does look like De La Cruz has room. Or excuse me, that Sanchez out there today makes the catch, 1 away. Jones again just a hair late, but still, yeah, he gave it a ride. And that brings up Judge 1 for 1 with a single. And takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0 to Judge. Chases a high fastball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Puck living dangerously in the upper part of the zone. The 1-1. Chased again, 1-2. Well, if he can't touch that fastball there, it's not so bad after all. It'll be a 1-2 to Judge. That's off the plate, 2-2.
Back outside.
40th pitch of the day for Puck. The 2-2. Off the plate, the count full again, with Jose Ramirez on deck. Ramirez flied out to center in his first at-bat. As Judge is going to lace this to right again. That's going to be a base hit, and it's going to go two hops, into the corner. Judge digging for second. Garcia's got a great arm, and Judge is out. Avi Garcia showing off the cannon. I'm sorry, that's John Birdie out there today. I forgot. I keep thinking of Birdie as a second baseman, that he also can play right. And Birdie surprisingly showing off the arm, as Ramirez fouls that off 0-1. I always think of Birdie as an infielder, but he does play the corner outfield positions as well. The 0-1 to Ramirez. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Judge has decent speed, but that was just a perfect throw by Birdie, as Ramirez stays alive and spoils that low sinker, still 0-2. So Judge officially 2 for 2 with 2 singles, but gets gunned down trying to stretch the single into a double, as Ramirez gets jammed on a fastball. This one to deep right, but Birdie is there and makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Yankees go in order here in the third. We go top 4. Still 1-0 Miami. Jake Berger 0 for 1 with a strikeout will lead off for Miami. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Berger 0 for 4 with 3 Ks yesterday. Had the hat trick as he takes one inside, 1-1. And the 1-1. Hammered to right center field. It's that cutter again. And that's going to be one hop to the wall. Berger's got decent speed. Judge has a good arm. But Berger is into second with a leadoff double. Musgrove's got to be careful with those cutters to the righties. Berger, his 4th double of the year. And that brings up Jazz Chisholm, who's 0 for 1. And takes a strike, 0-1. I say that because the cutter's been very effective against the lefties. This one grounded to Volpe. Berger is going to go to third, but to get the out of first. Very aggressive base running by Berger. He kind of hesitated, and then when he saw Volpe commit, he took off for third, and that brings up Josh Bell now. So Miami can get a run with an out. Takes a strike, 0-1. And fouls off a curveball, 0-2. The 0-2. Check the swing. Did he go? No, says the third base umpire. That would have been a huge strikeout for Musgrove. As that changeup misses low, 2-2. Being careful with Bell. If he loses him, he loses him. It's not the worst thing in the world. That's fouled off, still 2-2. And this one, a little humpback line to Volpe. 2 away. So Bell does not get the runner in from third with 1 out. And that brings up Sanchez, who had a single in his first at-bat. Would love to do that again here and pick up that runner. There's a strike, 0-1. That changeup's off the plate, 1-1. And jams it foul off the cutter, 1-2. Oh, yeah, I don't know, CGM. As this one chopped foul a third, we'll do it again, still 1-2. And another foul ball. Sanchez staying alive. Making Musgrove work, trying to strand that runner at third. Another foul ball. And that's off the plate, 2-2, as Sanchez does not chase. The 2-2. Strike 3, froze him with a backdoor curve. Sanchez down looking. We go bottom 4 as the Marlins waste the leadoff double. 1-0 Miami. Matt Chapman walked in his first at-bat today. Would love to do some damage, though, here. Ooh, a good slurve. Just clips the top of the zone, says the umpire, 0-1. The 0-1 to Chapman. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled back out of play, 1-2. And stays alive as he spoils a sinker to the right side, still 1-2. This will be the 50th pitch of the day for Puck. Another 1-2. And that's up the middle, and that's a base hit. Matt Chapman with a solid single to center to lead off the fourth. It's now 2 for 10 as a Yankee. And that brings up Anthony Volpe. Oh, yeah, yeah, that definitely CGM. As Anthony Volpe skies one towards left center field and deep, and this is going to be over the head of Chisholm and one up against the wall. They're going to hold Chapman at third. He had to hold up to see if Chisholm would run it down. It's a double for Volpe, his 5th of the year. And now the Yankees can take the lead on a couple of outs. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get that first run in first. Oswaldo Cabrera 0 for 1. Good speed on the base paths. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. And the 1-0 to Cabrera. Sliced foul late on a fastball at 97, 1-1. Cabrera only hitting 200 with runners in scoring position so far. I mean, that's 1 for 5 on the year, but not a lot of ABs. But would love to come through here as he fouls this off 1-2. And the 1-2 to Cabrera. Skied to center field, fairly deep. It's gonna fall in. Chisholm actually is not gonna even make the catch. Chapman will score. Volpe will go to third. It's an RBI bloop single for Cabrera. Everybody went back to tag up, and Chisholm couldn't get there. So now 2 on again with still nobody out. A run in. Peraza at the plate. It's Cabrera's 7th RBI of the year as Peraza does not get the job done. He pops the first pitch up to the catcher Bethancourt, 1 away. Huge out for Puck. Good pitch to hit, and he popped it straight up. Jose Trevino now, grounded out in his first at-bat. A chance for him to do some damage. And he's going to sky this one to deep center field. It's going to be caught by Chisholm in left center. Tagging is Volpe. He will score. It's an RBI sac fly. And it is indeed 2-1 Yankees. So the single, the double, and then the Yankees are able to get the 2 runs home. As that brings up Trent Grisham, who's 0 for 1, robbed of a hit in his first at-bat. So the Yankees answer with a pair. As Grisham chases a low changeup 0-1. Grisham, a former first-round pick back in the 2015 draft. The 0-1, high, 1-1. Doesn't usually get many starts against lefties, but with folks needing a day off, and it's a getaway day, Yankees will be traveling tomorrow, Marlins are traveling, it's 60th pitch of the day for Puck. As Grisham up the middle, this one does get through, and that's a base hit. Holding at second is Cabrera. And that brings up Spencer Jones. Not only a chance for his first big league hit now, but his first big league RBI. 0 for 1 with a walk. Oh, out in front of the hanging slurve. He crushes it foul. 0-1. That was the pitch to hit, and he knows it. He was looking fastball and got the breaking ball. And now chases a high fastball, 0-2. Sixto Sanchez and Trevor Rogers in the bullpen. It'll be an 0-2 to Jones. Popped up to shallow left. Coming on, and it's going to fall in. It's a bloop single. Spencer Jones has his first big league hit and RBI. Oswaldo Cabrera scores to make it 3-1. Spencer Jones, sometimes it doesn't have to be the hardest hit ball. It's about where you hit it, not how you hit it sometimes. And he finds grass in that little Bermuda Triangle out and left. And it's 3-1 New York. Nick Gordon, the shortstop, couldn't get there. Jesus Sanchez, the left fielder, couldn't get there. And now that brings up Judge 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Yankees looking for more. He was late and jammed on the fastball, but it found grass as that misses inside 1-0. So good speed on the bases. The 1-0. And jam Judge just a little bit. This one, Gordon will be able to run down in front of Jazz Chisholm, but the Yankees put up a 3 spot. Capped off by the first major league hit by Spencer Jones. At the end of 4 full, it's 3-1 New York. Nick Gordon 0 for 1. Takes a strike, 0-1. And this one punched foul, 0-2. And the 0-2. Hammered foul, still 0-2. That misses low, 1-2 to Gordon.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss on a low slider, strike 3, 1 away. 6 Ks for Musgrove, as that brings up Christian Bethancourt. A solo home run in his first at-bat. Only run of the game for Miami, and he takes a strike, 0-1. And there's another strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss, good morning, good afternoon, good night, 2 away. 7 Ks for Musgrove, and that brings up John Birdie, a strikeout and lineout victim today. There's a check swing, but it's a strike anyway at the belt, 0-1. Birdie, a former 18th round pick. As he gets sawed off there, Peraza charges the slow roller, off balance throw, got him. Nice 1-2-3 inning for Musgrove. We go bottom 5. Yankees up 3-1. You see the changeup here like a buzzsaw. Yeah. Jose Ramirez 0 for 2, a pair of flyouts. Hitting .239. He's only hitting .222 with Cleveland, though, so already getting that average up here in New York, as that's lasered foul, 0-1. It's probably Puck's last inning of work. And the 0-1, as they continue to stretch him out into a starter role. 0-2 now, swing and a miss. That might have been foul tipped at the plate. As Ramirez stays alive and fouls that straight back, still 0-2. The 0-2 to Ramirez. Oh, and he plunks him. Oof. That's not what you want to see. As Matt Chapman 1 for 1 with a single, a walk, and a run scored. I think Ramirez has been plunked every game he's been a Yankee so far against Miami. Puck now his 70th pitch of the day. And Chapman rips it foul out in front of the fastball, 0-1. Puck starting to run out of gas. And you can tell. There's only 93 on the gun. The 0-1 off the plate, 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And the 1-1. Rolls this to the left side. Nice diving stop there by Gordon, but everybody's going to be safe. Could not come with it up with it clean and good speed on the base paths. So second hit of the day for Matt Chapman. And that's going to do it for Puck. So he goes 4 innings plus the 2 men on base, his responsibility. And in out of the bullpen comes Sixto Sanchez. 7th appearance of the year, an ERA over 10. Anthony Volpe 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. And Volpe drops a bunt, but it bunts foul, 0-1. Trying to bunt for a hit there. Now with the righty on the mound. So he takes a pitch in, 1-1. And that bunt also brought Jake Berger in a step. So maybe he could possibly pull something through the left side. The 1-1. Off the plate, 2-1. Sanchez, a changeup, sinker, fastball, slider, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 101 on the gun, as that's inside 3-1, and he's one bad one away, though, from loading the bases. The 3-1. Low ball 4, and he does indeed load the bases for Oswaldo Cabrera. Cabrera 1 for 2, a single, an RBI, and a run scored. 3 home runs, 7 ribby on the year, a .391 average. He fouls off a first pitch sinker, 0-1. Switch hitter now batting from the left side. The 0-1. And that's chopped to the left side. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It is indeed a double play. The run scores. No RBI for Cabrera, as it's a 6-4-3 double play, but it's now 4-1 Yankees. So Chapman now at third. That erases Volpe from the base paths, as well as obviously Cabrera. Scoring there was Ramirez after getting hit by a pitch. Peraza 1 for 2 now. Fouls off a changeup, 0-1. He has singled and popped out to the catcher. Chapman, good speed off a third. The 0-1, skied to right and deep. Going back is Birdie at the track. Leaps, it's off the top of the wall. It gets away from Birdie. Scoring easily is Chapman. Peraza will cruise into third with a stand-up triple. He came within a couple of inches of a home run. Instead, it's a ribby triple, his first triple of the year. And I almost wonder actually if Birdie kept that in the ballpark, but couldn't make the catch as it was off the top of the wall. I want to look at this again. Again, let's go to the replay. It deflects. Yes, it deflected off of Birdie. That is how it's being described. That was not going to leave the park, I believe. And Birdie went up. It hit off the top of his glove. And could not. I mean, that's a tough play. He couldn't. Yeah, that's a very tough play. And obviously with Peraza's speed hustling all the way, easily gets a triple. And that brings up Trevino, who has a sac fly RBI today. And a ground out, so he is 0 for 1. So Peraza replaces Chapman at third. It's 5-1 New York, as that's grounded foul, 0-2. Trevino has not gotten out with runners in scoring position so far this year. And he will continue to bat 1,000. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wow, Chisholm actually ran that one down. I thought that was going to bloop in. We've had so many bloops today, but that time Chisholm got a good break, made the basket catch. That ends the inning, but the Yankees put up a 2 spot. At the end of 5 full, it's 5-1 New York. Brian De La Cruz, 1 for 2 with a single. Takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. And there's another strike, 0-2. And the 0-2 to De La Cruz. Fouled off to the right side, still 0-2. And that's off the plate. De La Cruz will not chase. And the 1-2. Rolled foul of third. Another 1-2. And this one grounded to Peraza. He fields, flips the first, 1 away. Luis Arraez 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Now steps up to the plate. And he takes a strike, 0-1. And this one looped down the left field line, foul, 0-2. And fouls off a cutter, still 0-2. 80th pitch of the day for Musgrove is inside, 1-2. This one rolled to first. That is a fair ball. Cabrera takes it himself, 2 away. Jake Berger, 1 for 2 with a double, was stranded at third in the 4th. And he's going to sky this one to deep right field. Goodbye, baseball. Berger's 5th of the year. Berger put a little extra cheese on that one. And it's 5-2 Yankees. It's Berger's 11th RBI of the year. And it was a fastball, outside corner, and Berger just went with it. Not a bad fastball, but Berger ambushed it. And that brings up Jazz Chisholm, as there's a strike at the belt, 0-1. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. There's the Death Star. The 0-2. Strike three, throws him with a backdoor slider, and that'll end the inning with the Marlins get themselves a run. Jake Berger gets his 5th home run of the year. 2 solo shots today for the Marlins. We go bottom 6. It's 5-2 Yankees. As Trent Grisham 1 for 2 with a single today will lead off. And let's see. And it looks like Victor Gonzalez will come in for the 7th with the switch hitter Bell and a couple of lefties due up. As that's off the plate, 1-0. JT Chargois and Andrew Nardi warming in the Marlin bullpen. The 1-0. Chopped foul, 1-1. 5-2 Yankee lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And this one grounded up the middle again. Knocked down again by Gordon, but Grisham will reach on an infield single. His 2nd single of the day. And now that'll bring up the top of the lineup again. Spencer Jones. No home runs, 1 RBI now in his big league debut. And crushes that changeup foul, 0-1. Jones walked in his first at-bat. Flied out to left, and then singled home a run in his last at-bat. And now hammers one to fairly deep right. Going back is Birdie. Still back. It's gone! In his big league debut, Spencer Jones. Goodbye, baseball. 100 miles an hour off the bat. And just like that, it's 7-2 Yankees. Spencer Jones, his at-bats have been getting better and better all day. And now they brought in the righty, and the lefty Jones absolutely obliterated it. 359 to right. And of course now, you gotta love it, the cold shoulder until, hey, all right, good job, rookie. And this is why they were comfortable with calling up Jones after the trade of Stanton and Verdugo and LeMahieu. Judge 2 for 3 today with 2 singles now. Rolls one softly up the middle. Gordon is there. We'll throw him out, 1 away. And that brings up Jose Ramirez 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Came around to score a run. And Ramirez fouls off a fastball 0-1. So very quickly, in just a couple of weeks, the Yankee lineup looks very exciting as Ramirez fouls off a changeup 0-2. Spencer Jones, a home run in his big league debut. As this is grounded to first, Bell will take it himself, 2 away. Matt Chapman 2 for 2, 2 singles, 2 runs scored, now 3 for 11 since signing a free agent deal with the Yankees. Swing and a miss there and a changeup, 0-1. Chapman has decent pop, but has yet to have anything but a single as he swings and misses on that one, 0-2. And the 0-2, fouled back out of play, still 0-2. And that's low and away, 1-2. And this one is going to be his 3rd single of the day. A little humpback liner right up the middle. So Matt Chapman starting to heat up, and that brings up Anthony Volpe, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. And fouls off a changeup and a walk. Fouls off a changeup, 0-1. The 0-1 to Volpe. Fouled back out of play, 0-2. And the 0-2. Rolled over softly to third. Berger charges, fires, got him. And we will go top 7. But Spencer Jones, a 2-run home run to right. His first big league bomb. And at the end of 6, it's 7-2 Yankees. As Victor Gonzalez will come on for his 5th appearance of the year. Has a hold, has not given up a run in 4 2/3 innings pitched. Last pitched the series finale against the Blue Jays, went an inning and a third as Josh Bell pops this foul out of play, 0-1. And the 0-1 is in the dirt, 1-1. And this one grounded to first. Cabrera there, takes it himself. One away.
He's out.
And let's see. Tommy Kahnle starting to warm for the Yankees. He hasn't pitched since the opening series in Houston. As this rolled foul, 0-1. Yankees haven't had much need for the bullpen. Drew Thorpe made his big league debut, went 5 outs in yesterday's game. Cole went a complete game shutout in game 1 of this series. But Musgrove, hey, he goes 6, gives up only 2, but he threw a lot of pitches. And so the Yankees are like, well, let's get some work for the bullpen. As Sanchez fouls that off, 1-2 still. And this one popped up. Shallow left. Volpe is there. Makes the catch, 2 away. Nick Gordon 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. And swing and a miss on a slider, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one grounded to Peraza. Jammed on a changeup. The flip to first. In time. Get up and stretch. It's 7-2 Yankees going bottom 7 here in the Bronx. All right, now real quick, because I keep forgetting to do this, but I need to do this. I need to run an ad, because I haven't. We've done almost 3 hours. I still haven't run an ad. So I'm going to run an ad. Back in 90 seconds. We're going to do the bottom of the 7th as Ryan Weathers makes his 6th appearance of the year. I will be right back as Oswaldo Cabrera will lead off. Oh.
Now pitching for Miami, number 60, Ryan Weathers.
All right, and we're back. The only thing I did was I scheduled Kahnle to pitch the 8th, and also warming up Scott Efros. So, but Cabrera leading off here, bottom of the 7th. I also got myself more water, so I appreciate everybody who sat through that. As that's off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0 to Cabrera. Swing and a miss on a backdoor slider. 1-1. Cabrera 1 for 3 today. Hit into a double play. Also has a single. Fastball slider. Changeup pitcher is Weathers. He'll hit 96 on the gun. Late on the fastball there. 1-2 to Cabrera. And the 1-2 off the plate. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the 2-2. Way inside. Count now full. Oswald Peraza on deck. Peraza tripled in his last at-bat. Drove home a run. And the 3-2. Oh, just was going to clip the corner. Cabrera pushes it to second. Arise will throw him out. 1 away. Oswald Peraza, a triple, a single, and RBI. Now 6 for 15 on the young year. And the first pitch from Weathers is fouled back and out of play. 0-1. And the 0-1 inside. 1-1. The 1-1 chased the high fastball there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 smacked up the middle, but right there is Gordon ranging to his left. Fires the first 2 away. Nice play there by Gordon. Jose Trevino now 0 for 2 with a sac fly RBI. Also 6 for 15 on the young year. Takes a pitch high. 1-0.
1-0.
And the 1-0. Hammered to center. And more left center, but still fairly deep and playable. Chisholm is there. Puts it away. The Yankees go in order. We go top 8. Still 7-2 New York. Tommy Kahnle now, his 4th appearance of the year. 2 1/3 innings pitched. 3.86 ERA. Has not pitched since Houston. Pitched 3 of those 4 games. And that miss. Ooh, called a ball, says the umpire. 1-0. As this one grounded to the right side. Peraza is there. Will flip the first. 1 away. Christian Bethancourt had one of the 2 solo home runs for the Marlins today. John Birdie now 0 for 3 with a ground out. Skies the first pitch to center. Jones coming on. Makes the catch. 2 away. And now Brian De La Cruz 1 for 3 with a single back in the first. Pops the first pitch up from Kahnle to the right side. Trevino makes the catch. Boy, that was fast. I might keep Kahnle in there. I think he threw 5 pitches that inning. I was going to bring an Efros or somebody, but why bother? Andrew Nardi now 5th appearance of the year. An 0-1 record. 4 runs given up in 2 innings pitched. Trent Grisham 2 for 3 today. 2 singles, a run scored. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave Kahnle in there, honestly. As this one sliced foul, 0-1. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Even if he had thrown like 10 pitches, I'd probably like pull him. But like, you know, let Efros come in with a fresh inning or something. But like, as swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Grisham went out of the zone to chase that one. 1 away. Spencer Jones now in his big league debut. 2 for 3 with a walk, a single, an RBI single, and a 2-run home run. Nardi, a fastball slider changeup pitcher. The first pitch off the plate, 1-0. And the 1-0 to Jones. Inside, 2-0.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Jones is also flied out to left. So he had to wait 4 at-bats to hit his first home run. The 2-0. Ooh, just missed that changeup, fouled it back 2-1. The more he plays, the more he'll be able to develop these skills to recognize the pitches and get them. As that's a strike on the outside edge, 2-2, and get to them faster. But when you saw what happens when he does get to them, they go a long way. The 2-2 off the plate. The count now full again. And I'll say this, kid's got a pretty decent eye in terms of recognizing balls and strikes at the very least. The payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. His 2nd walk of the day. And that brings up Aaron Judge 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Like he threw, the kid fouled off the 2 strikes that Nardi threw. The other 4 were balls. He didn't even flinch. That swung and a missed 0-1 to Judge. So a really good start to Spencer Jones's career. As Judge hits a little nibbly thing foul. A little dribbler. There we go. 0-2. We know we're coming to the end of the stream now, folks. The 0-2, high and outside, 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 to Judge. Whoa, and it plunks him. Obviously no intent there, but Nardi getting wild after striking out Grisham. Walks Jones, plunks Judge. Jose Ramirez now 0 for 3. Hit by a pitch. Did come around to score when he was on base. And Ramirez fouls off a first pitch fastball 0-1. Switch hitter batting from the right side. Probably actually so far as a Yankee, probably his better side. He chops this just foul of first, 0-2. Great speed in Jones, below average speed in Judge, as Ramirez fouls another one off, still 0-2. And the 0-2 just stays alive. Good slider from Nardi, but Ramirez able to fight it off. Still 0-2. And it was too close to take. Again, the 0-2. And this one rolled to their left side. It's a base hit. They're going to wave Jones home. De La Cruz has a good arm. The throw, though, not in time. Jones showing off the wheels. It's 8-2 Yankees as Ramirez picks up his 8th RBI of the year. His 4th as a Yankee. And what a day for Spencer Jones. A home run, a single, 2 runs scored, 2 walks. And that brings up Matt Chapman 3 for 3 with 3 singles and a walk himself. Swings and misses on a changeup there, 0-1. He's also scored 2 runs today. So Spencer Jones comes around to score. Ramirez with the ribby single. And Chapman late on that fastball. 0-2 as he fouls it off. That was a good pitch to hit, but just couldn't catch up to it. The 0-2. Strike 3 called at the belt. And Chapman's like, yeah, it's a good pitch. That's a tough pitch. Not much you could do. If you swing and hit that, that might be a double play ball. So in a weird way, it's not bad that he struck out looking. Volpe 1 for 3, a double and a run scored. Also a walk. Swing and a miss on a slider there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1. Punched foul, 0-2. And the 0-2. Punched foul again. We'll do it again. Still 0-2. Marlins desperately trying to get as far away from Yankee Stadium as possible. That's inside 1-2.
2 strikes.
Things hold on here. The Yankees will improve to 11-2. The Marlins will drop to 3-10. As Volpe skies this one to deep right field. But Birdie is there just shy of the track. That will end the inning. Yankees scratch out another run. We go top 9. Yankees up by 6. Tommy Kahnle still on the mound again. He actually threw 4 pitches. As Arias takes a strike 0-1. So yeah, when you get a 4-pitch inning, you get a chance to finish it. Is this grounded foul 0-2? And this one rolled foul of first, still 0-2. So this at-bat from Arias, as many pitches that Kahnle threw the whole last inning, as this is grounded to Volpe. Charges, fields, fires, got him, 1 away. Jake Berger, 2 for 3, a double and a solo home run. Did not have a good series coming into the day, but really kind of turned it around for himself. Swing and miss 0-1, went from 0-8 to, or 0 for 7 to 2 for 10. Is this fouled off 0-2? Had Musgrove's number, really. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away. But Tommy Kahnle dispatched him easily. As Jazz Chisholm now last hope for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with a strikeout in his last at-bat. And he takes a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Marlins down to their last strike. There's the Death Star. The pitch. Ooh, just off the plate, says the umpire. 1-2. The 1-2 from Tommy Boy. Rolled foul of first. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. And Tommy Boy's 1-2. Another foul ball. Chisholm staying alive, making him work. Strike 3, frozen with a sinker at the knees. Got him looking. Musgrove improves to 2-0 as a Yankee, 3-1 overall. Spencer Jones in his big league debut, 2 hits including a home run, 3 RBI, 2 walks, 2 runs scored. The Yankees sweep. Puck drops to 0-2. As we mentioned, Musgrove improves to 3-1. Of course, no save there. Tommy Kahnle gets the last 6 outs. Everybody had a hit for the Bombers today. And that is what you like to see. So again, and Jones is your player of the game in his big league debut. By the way, the Musgrove's line, 5 hits, 8 strikeouts, 2 runs in 6 innings pitched. Give the 2 solo home runs. He's prone to that, but if you keep guys off base, you can give up a solo home run here or there. AJ Puck, 9 hits, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, 5 runs in 4 innings pitched. Gets the loss. So Spencer Jones, good for you, buddy. 2 runs scored, 3 RBI, and a home run in your big league debut. So now, funny enough, we will now head to Cleveland. That'll be tomorrow. Gavin Williams, Logan Allen, and then Shane Bieber, who for whatever reasons always gives me problems. That'll be versus Cole. Be Clark Schmidt on the mound as Nestor Cortez is hurt. But yeah, just we'll get to see some familiar faces. I almost hesitated on the trade and waited. I almost waited until after I left Cleveland. Even though I'll have to play them later in the year, I think in August. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, so take care. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm just going to advance the days here and then call it a night. Keep active, only a few day injury. So yeah, so tomorrow, Clark Schmidt versus Gavin Williams. And yeah, we'll do that then. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. It's always appreciated. Thank you, Michelle. Much appreciated. Have yourselves a wonderful night. And we'll see you all tomorrow, probably around the same time, probably around 2 Pacific. I have a 1 p.m. meeting. Depends on, I'll figure it out. Either 2 or 3 my time. But if it's 3, we're definitely only doing 2 games tomorrow because I have plans tomorrow night. So, anyway, take care, everybody. See you all tomorrow. Good night.